We can open up. Yeah, we can open up like 1 minute. All right, all right. We are the real Hebrew Israelites come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom to let you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know that you're the biblical Israelites. For all that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakodash. I want to give double honors to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well and teach well. Peace and blessings to you, sincere Hakim, that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out, in all truth and sincerity. Go ahead and open up. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 7. I'll start at verse 16. Therefore, pray not for this people. Yeah, you're not supposed to be praying for these wicked so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? Like Yahweh Shai said, he said, I pray for them, I pray not for the world, man. You know, you're not supposed to pray for these Israelites that want to be conformed to this world, man, that enjoy being in captivity, that despise Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, brother. Neither lift up cry nor prayer for them. Yeah, you're not supposed to be feeling sorry for these jakes, man. You know, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has them going through exactly what he wants them going through, man. Go ahead, brother. Neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear you. Yeah. The Lord ain't hearing your prayers, man. The scriptures say what? That he that turneth his ear from the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination. The majority of our people, they turn their ears from the law, statutes, and commandments, right? They consider themselves religious. They have a zeal, you know, for the Most High, but not according to knowledge, man. You know, they're caught up in these doctrines, these philosophies, these churches, you know, they're calling upon the false names, you know, but they're not listening to the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that are being spoken all over the four corners of the earth by his prophets, man. You know, they look at us and they say, man, these guys are bugged up, they're weird. There's no way these guys can tell me anything that is profitable to me. But they go into these churches and synagogues and they look at Pastor Porkchop with his nice suit and his AC cool building. They go to these priests, you know, with their flashy robes, and they look to them for guidance and wisdom. You got it, brother. All right, one more verse. Verse 17. Seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem? That's right. You know, and moreover, these people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all aren't listening, man. You know, there it is. We're telling you what's about to take place on the earth. We're telling you all hell's about to break loose. So when it happens, man, hey, you've been warned. Go ahead, brother. And yeah, go ahead. You have something to say? Go ahead. Yeah, Khan, you know, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai don't even want to hear your prayers when it comes, you know, to these wicked jakes, right? You know, because we see what they're doing in the city. It's just wicked. Yeah. What more Yahweh Hashem Yahushua? He knows exactly what you're doing. In the light and in the dark. Right, right. You know? Yeah, it's one thing when a nigga's wicked out in the open. Imagine what he does behind closed doors that he don't want people to know about, man. It's just that much more. Go ahead, bro. Oh, you would know that. John 8:44.
The book of John 8, verse 44, and it reads, "Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do."
Yeah. Hey, the majority of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, who do they listen to? They listen to the so-called white man. And everything he pushes to them, everything he prescribes to them, all right, everything he tells them to do, they follow right after it, man. Go ahead, brother.
Continuing on, he was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in truth, because there is no truth in him.
Yeah, there's no truth in the so-called white man, all right? He's nothing but lies and deceit, okay? He's a murderer, you know? But our people listen to this goddamn devil, man. You know, they consider this devil a nice guy. They consider him their friend. They consider the so-called white man someone they can look up to and take advice and knowledge from, man. You know? But Esau is just leading you down that path to destruction, man, because he knows who you are. You know, he knows that you're the Israelite. And he wants to see you drugged up, doped up. He wants to see you in these other doctrines, these philosophies. He wants to see you drunk off that wine. He wants you doing any and everything that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua despises. Go ahead, brother. The book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. God, that's right. You got it, brother. Yeah, you know what the brother was bringing out. You know, these Esau Edom is just straight lying. You know, and you know the thing about it is this devil's constantly lying to you day in, day out for years, centuries, decades, whatever. Yeah. But you still go ahead and believe in this man. You still believe in his system and everything that he believes in. You know, you got some more on that, right? Verse 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. Yeah. They are like a deaf adder that stoppeth their ear. Yeah, yeah. You know, and Esau Edom is giving you Israelites nothing but poison, man. You know, physically and mentally and spiritually, man. You know, you're physically receiving poison. You know, from the food onto this, you know, this jump shot. You know, these different things you receive in these hospitals, man. These prescription drugs, onto these philosophies and doctrines that they push hard upon you Israelites, man. You know? Finish that out and jump to Isaiah.
Continuing on John 8:44. When he speaketh a lie, going right at what the brother just brought out. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. Yeah. For he is a liar and the father of it.
Yeah, he's a liar. He's a liar and the father of it, man. You know? He's the real murderer. He's the real thief. He's the real liar. He's the real gangbanger, man. He's the real drug dealer. Okay? You know, this is the basest level of men, you know, that our people look up to and emulate themselves after. They dye their hair blonde, the skin bleaching. They want to talk, walk, and look and dress like the so-called white. All right? They want to see that Esau's stable so they can try to be like him, you know? The book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. Mm-hmm. They stagger, but not with strong drink. Yeah, it's not talking about alcohol, you know. It's not talking about a strong drink that you would buy at a store and pour up into a cup, you know. This is talking about another strong drink. This is talking about a different type of wine. This is talking about those philosophies and doctrines. Go ahead, brother. Verse 10. For Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep. That's right. And ultimately, it's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has put that wine in your cup, you know, and have made this wisdom and knowledge a stumbling block on you, man. He's put you into a deep sleep where you can't wake up from, man. Where you don't know who you are. You don't know where you're going. What's that song? Do you know what you're looking for? Do you know the things that life is showing you? Mahogany.
Oh wow, you went back.
God. Hey, that's our people right there, man. You know, they don't know what they're looking for, man.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's like the scripture says, man. You know, what does it say? But the election have attained it, but from Romans 11:8. Yeah, kind. You know, Jake's seeking something. He's seeking truth. He's seeking some type of knowledge, but he can't find it, man. You know, he's out here seeking through the cities, but he's walking right by it, man. They walk right by, you know, the men that Yahweh Shai set up all over the four corners of the earth on the highways and byways, week in and week out. Every week, man, they walk by. They walk by the camp. They pass by the then they flicker through YouTube. They flicker past the channels, man, the breakdown, you know, the live sessions, the videos. Go ahead, brother.
The book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 7.
One time.
What then? Israel have not obtained that which is seeking for?
Yeah, Jake's seeking for something, all right, but he just can't find it because Yahweh Shem Yahushua has blinded their minds, man, that they cannot receive it, even if they stumbled upon it, even if they walk right past it. Go ahead, brother.
But the election hath obtained it,
Yep.
and the rest were blinded.
Yeah, the election have attained it, but the rest were blinded, man. The rest of our people were blinded, and that's why they were stuck in these in Christianity, you know, in Roman Catholicism. That's why they call themselves Muslims. All right. That's why they follow after the ways of this world. That's why they go out and vote. That's why they seek, you know, some type of rest from the so-called white man. That's why they plead to Esau for help, you know, for change, you know, for some type of funding, for better housing, to make this situation better. But they don't understand that Yahweh Shai puts you in that situation. Go ahead, you can jump back to Isaiah. Did you hold Isaiah 30 and 9? What?
Isaiah 29, going back to the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 11. Actually, continuing on with verse 10. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushua have poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and have closed your eyes.
Yep.
The prophet and your rulers, the seers, hath he covered.
Yeah, because ultimately the Lord doesn't want, you know, ultimately it's not for all of Israel to wake up on this side and to receive this wisdom and knowledge. Yahweh Shem Yahushua has set up a certain number of Israelites to not receive this knowledge and die, and he set up a certain number of Israelites to receive this knowledge and be saved, be about the so-called UFOs and the so-called UAPs, the chariots, man. Go ahead, brother. I think that was okay, go ahead.
The rule, that's it.
Can you jump to Isaiah 30 and 9, Bob? You can read down to verse 15.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 9,
Chapter 30.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
Yep.
Lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Just like the brother brought out in John 8 and 44, they are of their father the devil, man. He was a liar from the beginning, you know. And this is a rebellious people talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all are lying children, man. Y'all refuse to hear the law, statutes, and commandments. Y'all refuse to receive rebuke, correction. Okay? Y'all refuse to listen to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 10, which say to the seers,
yeah, the seers, man, and they say to the prophets, they say to the ones that have this wisdom and knowledge through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Go ahead.
See not, and to the prophets, prophesy not.
Yeah, they tell us, stop telling us America's going to be destroyed. Stop telling us World War III and intercontinental ballistic missiles are going to hit this place, man. All right? Stop telling us these things. They want to hear smooth things. They don't want to hear the truth, man. You know, they don't want to hear that, you know, the Most High is not all about love, man. They don't want to hear that, you know, this wisdom and knowledge is only for a select few number of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Moreover, salvation is only for Israelites, man, not for these other nations. Go ahead, bro.
See not, and to the prophets, prophesies not unto us right things.
Yeah, see, if we were out here with Bibles in our hands, with a nice suit and a tight necktie, you know, teaching. We had pictures of Cesare Borgia without the. Matter of fact, I forgot. Get price out of here. Oh, it's over here. I was like, yeah, we were out here with the Jesus Christ picture without the horns and without the. They were like, what is this? They might start here for a horn here, right? You know? Yeah. God. What? Y'all put it what? You know, go ahead, brother.
Speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits.
Yeah, see, they want to hear smooth things. They want to hear deceit. Can you read that part again?
Prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth
Yeah,
things.
see, they don't want to hear right things. They don't want to hear the truth, man. All right, they want to hear lies. They want to hear little sweet nothings, little smooth whispers. Okay, they want to hear deceit. They want us to hear. They want us to tell them that America's going to go on forever and ever, man. That you can work hard so you can leave something for your great grandkids, man, and they can build up their lives in this place. They really want us to tell them that this place is their rest, and you have nothing to worry about, man. That when you know the one you call Jesus Christ cracks them clouds, he's coming to save everybody, right? And everybody's just gonna go up into heaven, and everything's gonna be okay. You know, like they sing in these churches, man, in these hymns. Oh, happy day. You know, like it's just gonna be weird. Like the day of the Lord, it says the day of the Lord is darkness and no light, man.
Right.
You know?
That's right. I got a quick point. And do you think the Lord, Yahweh Shemiyah Shah, is gonna let y'all go on any longer? All this calamity, all this bullshit, all these wicked ways.
Right.
You know, like that's why in the book of Isaiah, I think it's Isaiah 1 and 5, it said, why should you be stricken any longer? Okay.
There's more and more.
Yeah.
The whole head is sick.
The whole head is sick. So like,
and they don't want no treatment. Go ahead, bro.
No, you're good. And it's like, yo, if y'all get in any viler, it can't get any viler than this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to be put down.
Yeah.
2/3 of y'all have to be just completely obliterated by Yahweh when he comes back.
And we say that every year. Every year was like, no way you get more wicked than this.
Bro,
next year comes, you know, surprisingly,
come on, man. Come on,
and you keep getting more wicked and more wicked and more wicked.
That's why Scripture says, there shall no flesh be saved, man.
Yeah. Unless some days been short.
Yeah, man.
God.
I got appreciate that.
Let him finish that out. Go ahead, keep going, bro.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Yeah.
Prophesy deceits. Verse 11. Get you out of the way.
Yeah, they want us to get out of the way. They say, hey, get off these highways and byways, man. Stop teaching. It's not nobody's listening to y'all, man. Y'all wasting y'all's time, right? You know. Read that part again. Read that verse again, Bible child.
Verse 11. Get you out the way.
Yeah, they want us to get out the way, man. You know, they're like, man, what are y'all doing out here, man? Y'all, hey, if nobody listens to y'all, you're out here every week. You know what I'm saying? You know, no, you know, they're looking at us like, what's the point, right? You know, go ahead, bro.
Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
Yeah, they don't want to hear the truth, right? They don't want to hear the true name of the Most High and His Son. They don't want to hear America's going to be destroyed. They don't want to hear the law, statutes, commandments aren't done away with, man. You know, they don't want to hear about order. They don't want to hear about correction. They don't want to hear about the so-called white man being the devil. He's about to come down hard on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? They don't want to hear about that. They don't want to hear about World War III. They want to hear about Christmas, Thanksgiving, Independence Day, you know? They want to hear about a bunch of virgin folly, man. Things that make them feel good inside. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression.
Yeah, they despise the word. You know, they despise the men that are teaching that word, the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And ultimately, they despise Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Go ahead, brother.
And trust in oppression.
Yeah, they trust in oppression and perverseness. They trust in the so-called white man. All right, that's who they put their trust in. They put their trust in the modern day Pharaoh, man. They go to the modern day Pharaoh for help when they're in the time of distress. Here it is on Sunday. They talk about Jesus Christ and God and this and all this and so forth. Here it is when they get in a predicament. The first thing they do is look to the so-called white man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
John, go ahead, bro. It's Isaiah 31 in verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. That's right. That's figures out there.
Yeah, and they trust in horses. Keep reading.
finish that out. And and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong.
Yeah, they see the strength of the so-called white man. They're like, look, wow, that's man, we gotta, you know, he can help us. He can get us out of our situation. You know, look at his army. You know, look at his planes, his jets, his cars. Look at his money system, his government, his police task force. You know, we got to get this man to be on our side, right? Go ahead, you keep reading Isaiah. What verse you on? Come on, read that 15.
And say thereon, verse 13, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
A breach ready to fall, man. It's not going to continue on forever, man. Soon America's going to be destroyed. It's going to come down with great impact. Go ahead, Phil.
Swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
Yeah. Can you read that again,
Verse 13, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly.
Suddenly, calamity and destruction is going to come upon America, bro.
That's right.
These people ain't going to be ready for it, man. They think America, man, oh, it's just the land of milk and honey, right? You're just going to ride up into the sunset. Y'all think y'all going to be able to see the credits? Okay, go bring that out. We'll jump right back now.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 15, I started down and read down to 2 times. Then said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. Verse 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto me, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, such are for death to death, and such are for the sword to the sword, and such are for the famine to the famine, and such are for the captivity to the captivity.
Yeah, you hold Isaiah 65 and 12 to go right along with that? You can start on that out.
Yeah, like what the brother was going into. Days coming where, these jakes that haven't been paying attention to the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai through the mouth of the prophets are going to soon be in a real bad way, They're going to be looking for the word of truth, but they're not going to be able to find it because of the famine of the word, So, such for death to death, and such for the captivity to the captivity.
Right.
For the famine to the famine.
Yep.
You had your chance to repent, but you chose not to do it. You pulled away the shoulder. You didn't want to hear this word. So in that day, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he don't want to hear you. He don't want us to talk prayer for you. He don't want us, to be an intercessor for you.
Go ahead, bring out Isaiah.
This is the book of Isaiah 65 and verse 12. Therefore, I will number you to the sword.
Start up the 11.
Can I bring up this one verse?
Go ahead.
Reading on to verse 3. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear.
The dogs to tear, the sword to slay, and who's the most high sword? The so-called white man. These Gurger troops gonna run through you, Jakes, man. They're gonna run through your community, man. You're gonna see robots and drones. You're gonna see all types of things you've never seen before. Because the technology that people think that is out here, where they ooh and all about, is nothing. Is nothing compared to what the technology Esau really has, man. If Esau is allowing you to see something, that means he has a whole lot more. That's just a war tactic 101, man. They think, oh, this new technology they see with the phones and the computers, what they say with the satellites, and even going into the wars and the machinery and the weaponry. They got the technology you see out here today, they really had 20, 30, 40 years ago, man.
Yeah, right.
Even further than that.
Even just a little more on that subject, I know some brothers have been to these other countries, man. These other first world countries like Japan, for example, that have all this technology out front.
Yeah.
And you don't think Esau sifting from them or
Right.
or trying to make that. He's a one up nigga, man.
Right.
He likes to one up on everything. He got all the access, all the access.
Right.
You know.
And then they used that. They didn't want to unveil, too much of the technology they have to keep these people in more of a slave mindset and to keep them in control and dependent on them. Because going into free energy and the list goes on and on. The type of technology that is out there. Yeah, God. Right.
It keeps you fingers hooked on it. That might give you a couple deals on it. Keep them in the back, cut you a deal from time to time. But hey, if you get out of hand from it, you might check.
Yeah. When you go into the history of was it Nikola Tesla, man? He was trying to create free energy for the whole earth, and he actually succeeded at it. But they wanted to go another route by the wiring system through the telephone poles that you see, connected everywhere. But he found a way to give free energy to the whole earth just by just going through the airwaves, man. And that was way back when. And the elites took him out, man. That's what I said. When I watched the documentary, I'm like, this is a Jake, bro.
Yeah, that dude got it.
They said all of his friends hated him, man. And the elites took him out, man.
Oh, but who you hear about? What's that nigga that they say invented the light bulb?
That's who, Thomas Edison.
Yeah, one of them niggas. Then what's that other nigga that got struck by a lightning bolt while he was holding a kite? That nigga.
Yeah,
you hear about them niggas, man.
Right. Those guys hated Nikola Tesla, man.
I got a little more on it.
Go ahead, bro.
And the fowls of heaven and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
That's right, man. So even the animals are gonna get busy out here on these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead, bring that out. Start 11.
This is the book of Isaiah 65 and verse 11. But yea are they that forsake the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah, see, our people are forsaking Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And they've chosen the detestable things in life, the abominations, man. A boy wants to be a girl wants to be a boy, and in between, and there's a whole lot of in betweens in today's day and age. Go ahead, bro.
That's right.
You got men marrying dogs, women wearing cats.
Oh, I seen this one shit where this woman was fucking rubbing on a fish saying that she was turned on by a fish. A fish that you put in somebody's yard that protects the house.
Yeah, women marrying themselves.
Trees, all that shit. I ain't meant to cut you off, bro.
No, you good, bro. Yeah, and you don't see these so-called Christians speaking up against this. Hey, these so-called Christians keep their goddamn mouth shut, man. All these things happening on the earth, they're not talking about it in the churches. You don't see no uproar from these so-called Christians out here in the streets, speaking about homosexuality and all these abominations that are pushed upon their kids. They're going right along with the flow. Go ahead, brother.
That forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that fruit, and that furnish the drink offering unto the number.
Yep.
Therefore will I number you to the sword.
Yeah, going right back into what the brother was bringing out, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna number you to the sword. He has a select number that has already been predestined. He's already picked out. Even before the world began, of those ones who are going to be numbered to the sword. Go ahead, brother. Right.
And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
Yeah, to the slaughter. Like the brother. Matter of fact, bring that out one more time. That last part.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 15, and verse 3. And I will appoint over them 4 Khans, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
That's right, man. So the Lord's gonna, put the spirit on these animals. He's gonna put the spirit on these people to rip you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans apart, man. And you other nations as well, man. Because we didn't forget about you other nations. You're gonna go through calamities, destruction, okay, and great death as well, man. The Lord's only gonna be protecting his select few.
Can I get a precept to back this up? This is Revelation 19 and 17. And I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather unto yourselves together the supper of the great power, that ye may eat the flesh of kings, and the flesh of captains, and the flesh of mighty men, and the flesh of horses, and the flesh of them that sat on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great. Going into what the brother was reading about how these animals are going to be eating upon the flesh of people, man, in the time of, great calamity.
Right? You know, these birds are gonna be the birds are gonna be as big as they've ever been. When all hell breaks loose, man. Really.
I seen a video that one of y'all brothers had posted in the group chat about the hawk and the eagle and the damn fox that set up the eagle. That set up the
eagle that
the
carried
rabbit.
off the fox.
He set up a rabbit in a tree.
It
was more before that. It was more before that. He had set up a fox. He said the fox that we had a rabbit in the tree, and the fox came and got part of it. Then he left and came back and got some more. That's when the eagle flew down on his dad. But that's the imagine how big an eagle is up close. Just to speak on what you're saying, these birds gonna be bigger.
Yeah.
And then seeing an eagle or a bird out of its habitation coming down to attack a person is gonna be something that's far fetched. I'm not gonna say we, because the Lord gonna be with us, but people are not gonna be prepared for that. Y'all ever seen that movie called from Albert Hitchcock? It was called Birds. Yeah. When the people was being attacked by birds, that just made me think about what you were saying.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? At first it started with a little sparrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it started with
a little small bird.
Yeah. Next thing you know, 10 of them motherfuckers showed up.
Yeah, right. They gonna have a taste for human flesh. Yeah. And hey man, that fox is big.
Yeah.
20, 30, 35, 40 pounds, bro.
And then that eagle just carried his
ass
away like it was nuts.
Eagles, bro.
Yeah.
Eagles are some big birds.
Yeah. Right. And them I seen them shit swoop up dogs. They could probably swoop up little babies.
But they say their talons are the same size as bear claws, like 4 to 5 inches.
Eagles ain't no joke, bro.
And an eagle might pick up something that's too heavy for you. You might get high in the air and realize, you know what, it's too heavy. Drop your ass.
I seen this one video. Like a bald eagle grabbed like a mountain goat or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, goat. Yeah, I saw that video. Off the top of the mountain.
And swooped down.
Pick his ass up, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, imagine babies getting picked up and small toddlers, Yeah. And the Lord had him carried off and just dropped out of the sky like you just said. That's a horrible way to die.
Right. Little baby Ray.
Shit.
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead, finish that out, bro.
Finishing out Isaiah 6. Because when I called, because when I called, ye did not answer when I spake.
And how is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua calling? By his men that are set up all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out, man. Out here prophesying the destruction of this wicked place, letting you know all hell's about to break loose, telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to repent before it's too late, man. While the doors of repentance are open while you're in your grace period. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, that's great.
Ye did not answer when I spake. Ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
Yeah, they did not hear. That means they didn't receive it. They didn't process it. They heard it, but they couldn't really hear it. They saw it, but they couldn't receive it. They see the signs. They see us out here in garments with Bibles in our hands. Speaking about things to come. Going into the scriptures, reading Bible verses, but they can't receive the message.
This ain't normal what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They should have checked out their questioning why are these men out there doing what they're doing for as long as they've been doing. No break.
Even you college niggas take breaks. When summertime comes around, they go back home. Right. That's why it ain't packed out here like that. Right. While y'all was off, going to the beach and taking y'all summer break, hey, we was still in the same spot. Ain't no break in this group. And you were right. You would think they would be like, let's go see these guys. I done seen them for 6 months a year, every week. Let me just go see what we're talking about. If a regular person was out here every week, I don't care what they were doing. The majority of people are going to stop and see what's going on. What you selling, what you got. You would think, right? True. That was it on that, right? Comment. Go ahead, bro. What's the lot? Before you get that, yours kind of long. Yeah. Con, can you finish that out? Read the 15 for one. And then we'll jump into yours.
13. Therefore, this iniquity Isaiah 30 and 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
At an instant. So you ain't gonna be prepared for it, man. You know, the scripture say the day of the Lord will be like a thief in the night, man. You know, you ain't gonna. Hey, the warning is right here. This is the only warning you're gonna get. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 14. And he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it as a shirt to take fire from the heat and hurt.
That's right. God.
Or to take water withal out of the pit. Verse 15. For thus saith the Lord our power, the Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall ye be saved. In the quietness and in confidence shall your strength, and ye would not.
Yeah, that's water. That's right, man. And this place is gonna be broken into pieces. It's not gonna be put back together, man. You know, the pot's gonna be completely broken, and you ain't gonna be able to take the pieces back together and glue them back together. Yeah. There ain't gonna be no putting back America, man. Once this place goes down, that's it. And that's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua was reserving this place for that great destruction. That's why, you know, ultimately Yahweh Shem Yahushua is actually protecting America. You know, God, he's protecting this place. He's got a special treatment, a special destruction for this place, man. That's why you haven't seen no great war on the soils of America that caused a mass amount of great destruction, which would cause 20 to 30 years of rebuild, like you see in these other countries amongst these other nations. Man. A lot of these other nations have gone through war after war, like every 10 years, even less. They're involved in a war. As soon as they start rebuilding, another war comes through, another missile, another bomb, you know, happens, man. You know, so Yahweh Shemiah Shah is reserving this place for a special destruction, man. You know?
Spirit of Sodom.
Yeah, God. Yeah.
And there's no denying it. It's crazy that people are, back in the day, to tell you, if you was a sodomite, you get a felony.
Right.
Now,
you weren't allowed in the church. Pastor said you ain't allowed in no church. He said, hold on. They got deacons set up in the church court for a reason. And it goes from back in the day to not let certain people in there. Right? I mean, the old school churches, man, you couldn't just come in there and be a flame. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just be a whole nigga with your pants down by your waist, fucking smelling like weed. And they're like, hold on, brother, you can't come in here. You can't come in here. I'm deacon so-and-so. Nah, man, leave the house. Huh? Leave the house there. Grandfather was there. Uncle was there. God, your ass. Yeah, Uncle so-and-so said you can what? He went down to
nobody. That's something you kept. That was a norm.
Yeah.
That was a norm.
It wasn't out and open like today, man.
Even they're trying to get that possibly Benjamin.
Yeah.
The town of Benjamin, so-called Jamaican, they don't follow that shit at all.
Yep. Right. Yeah, now you just come as you are, right? It is let anybody in the church, you know, and they're not trying to rile your spirit up. They're not trying to say anything to offend you. They're trying to speak, like the brother brought out earlier, those peaceful words unto you. So you'll keep putting your money in the offering plate. You know, you keep supporting their cause, their business establishment, so they can keep getting rich off the people, man. Because these churches are nothing but a business, and they're ran just like a business, man. You know, the marketing, the game schemes, the gimmicks, the frauds, and all these businesses always have some type of fraud involved in it. Well, look at the Christian church, man. The pastors out here committing adultery. You know, I held a from Baltimore, had a Quran stock project. You know, the pastor got caught trying to commit adultery.
one of his church members' wives, man.
I remember y'all had seen a video with the pastor. He told the woman to pull her pants down. It was on camera.
One,
He was in there. I don't know what he was doing to her, her lower body parts, but
But the pastor that here it is, this man's husband caught his wife at the hotel and confronted her, and he was like, "Nah, keep going. I'm gonna follow you." He's like, "We're going right in." So he followed her with the video camera into the pastor's dorm room where the wife was supposed to meet up with the pastor, and he said, "Open the door, knock." So she knocked. Pastor opened the right door right up. She walked in, and he was surprised when he walked in too. He was like, "Oh, you surprised, huh?" So he walked right in the room with her. So he was like,
some on your hair, bro.
"The water." He was like, "So you in here about to quit adultery with my wife?" He was like, "Nah, brother, nah." Here it is. Meanwhile, he had a condom over on the nightstand. He had a bottle of wine. But this is what this nigga said, bro. He said, "Nah, brother, it's counseling." Yo, that was weak. Yo, he said, "Brother, this is counseling, brother." What? Yo, these pastors are wicked, bro. A lot of these pastors set up because they know they have some type of influence and some type of power, and that people look up to them, and they're really in it to, sleep with other men's wives, obviously take your money and various other reasons. Man. A lot of our people still haven't woken up to that fact.
He said, "This is counseling, wall-to-wall counseling."
Wall. He said, "No, brother, this is brother." Yo, you gotta watch the video, bro. I'll sit there. Yeah, go ahead, bring your pictures up for Dice Park to the law.
Yeah. Lamentations 4:1. Our glittering gold has grown dull. The stones of the temple lie scattered in the streets. Zion's this is NLT. The stones, Zion's young people were as precious to us as gold, but now they are treated like common clay pots.
Yeah, we used to be, the Israelites used to be looked at as the ones that were wise, the ones these other nations sought to after for wisdom, the ones who they knew that there was a great power that protected, these people and that were dealing with these people.
Look at when Solomon
would
give many nations give tribute.
That's right.
Hey, nobody lacked.
Right. It's gone. Go ahead, bro.
It says even a mother will nurse her cubs. My people are like ostriches, cruel to their young. They let their babies die of hunger and thirst. Children are begging for food that no one will give them.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the curses, man. The scripture says you should be hardened against the young ones. Our women, despise their very children, man. They're putting the children in microwaves, leaving them in hot cars, man, leaving them in trash cans.
He was one amongst islands.
Yeah.
Central America, South America. Those kids are going to actual food.
Yeah.
It says people who once ate the finest food died starving in the street. Those raised in luxury are foreign to garbage food. Our people have been punished for more than an absolute solid, which met a sudden downfall at the hands of the Our princes were undefiled as pure as snow, vigorous and strong, growing with them. Now they lie unknown in the streets. Their faces black and death. Now they don't know each other. That's why it's so easy now, like the brother goes into, that's why it's so easy for each of us to pay a nigga some pennies, and a nigga will be a pastor.
Chuck E. Cheese,
Chuck E. Cheese.
They tricked y'all into thinking y'all get real money. They giving y'all Chuck E. Cheese. What was the game? Monopoly money. You ever get in your pocket, pull out some coins, you at the store, and you looking for quarters, you got one quarter, and it'll be a Chuck E. Cheese. You like, yo, what the fuck? Like, just get in. Esau pay y'all with Chuck E. Cheese money, man. It ain't real. And in these next couple months, in these next times that we're going into, you're gonna find out very, very soon that all along it was nothing but a scheme and a gimmick, and it basically was Chuck E. Cheese money, man. Because all the money that you have in your hand and your so-called bank account is gonna be deemed worthless and unusable. Okay, non-acceptable. You already got a lot of these stores that say we don't accept cash. Everything's card, everything's electronic, and they're making it very easy for you to use these different electronic payments, via the phone. Here it is, they put a little CHIP on your card to you, which is damn near slower than swiping your card.
I was looking at the housing market. I was scammed. But even when the house was $50,000, $60,000, that was still for the higher up. Like, bro, when you think about it, our grandfather gets what?
$3-4 an hour.
$3-4 an hour. But it still was that was like a gift to the rich.
Right.
$50,000 home. $60,000 home.
Right about that.
Yeah, and the average person, they didn't have 10,000. If you whip up $10,000, red button, FBI, where did you get this money there? It's going into the money situation.
Right.
All of this shit is a scheme. A scam. All going to the banks. But basically my point is, I told you earlier, always was about that digital paper, digital money, digital currency. Because again, if we have more than 10,000 with the red card, that's why anybody, so-called Italians, they think alcohol, drink, don't even drugging, had money to purchase. But they, at the end of the day, Esau still got everything back from him because, okay, bought the home, made through cash. Later on, they lost it. I went tax evasion, couldn't pay the tax. And again,
It all goes back into
digital.
Esau's pocket. See, when Esau, if they were smart, they would have took their money and bought a whole bunch of gold. A whole bunch of something that's universal. Universal. They could
overseas or something.
exactly, man. Because you could go all over the world, with that gold and be able to transact with all that's universal language. So for gold, you ain't gotta know what you're talking about. We'll deal with it. Here it is, like the brothers bring it out, they start stacking up a bunch of cash, feds running the tape, they put their money in the banking system. That was the most stupid thing with these Italian gangs. They would even own some bank. That's how Esau had you in a trick bag. He'd allow you to own your own bank, stash your own money in a little bank, a bank building, man. So it makes it even easier for him now when he rolls on you. He ain't got to go all over the place digging holes, lifting up couches and shit.
That's how, at the end of the day, Esau, they just get all the land. That started with cash. Took them all, killed them, they owned them, took them. Right. Came in.
Yeah, Esau said your job is done. Yeah, you push these drugs around, you killed a couple people, you fucked your own people up. Your job is done. Now we're gonna roll on you. Now your indictment. This person snitched on this, and then the whole thing crumbled and fell.
Yeah, I mean, it's a brilliant plan, really. You can commit all these crimes, but you can keep your money in my bank. That way I can track how much you how much you can get away.
You can't, you will only have a certain amount of cash. You can't go buy a car with cash, $10,000.
Yeah, you come in the bank, you come into a car lot with $100 grand.
You start playing everything right until the very first damn time. And this was something even when we buy the book, the New Order, I support that book. That's why they didn't do it. But it was always the plan to make people crack dick with the cash. Break everybody's pocket because really cash only came afloat when they lended. Something fun. Lending. Like with money. That's why I was looking into the 30 years mortgage plan, 40 years. Man, dude, okay, you bought a house for $100,000, right? You get what? 30 years mortgage plan, 2 years. Dude, you damn near paid $250,000. And you signed it, it was $100,000.
They don't understand the
$150,000. Fuck it.
They don't understand the interest, and these people that study these houses are very, very smooth in selling you these houses. They don't go into like the end game and the overall how much you're gonna pay and how many, you're gonna be paying this for so many years. And at the end of the day, after you get finished paying it off, your house is not gonna be worth, nothing.
And remember, when does somebody think you buy a house? He ain't paying the house.
See, the thing is, when you get a house, your beginning payments are higher than your end payment. Because you're paying off the interest. You're paying off the interest on that house even before you begin to pay off the.
And that's another thing Esau's gonna tie with that MOTB. You think taxes are gonna stop?
once the digital currency comes through, you think your mortgage payment, all that's gonna stop? Hell no. So here it is, you can't pay your mortgage, you can't pay your house payment, and oh yeah, we don't accept cash no more.
So that's another thing. So when this goes digital, the arrangement that you made to get your house was founded on cash. So you will lose your home because the contract will be broken. That's true. That's true.
Remember, that's why you look at it talks about how black rock own heavy all homes. It tells about how year 2030, well, nobody own anything. You're going to be happy. So that just lets you know something's going to happen where everybody's home's going to be fucked up. Because remember, when they want to widen up a road, here it is, you got your land, right? But Esau said, nah, we want the road to be fucking big. Cutting into your goddamn land. You ain't going to say nothing to us about it. You don't care about it. There you go. And remember, what was it, Rex 81?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
84. When they said with a state of emergency, we would cease the home, we would cease the city, we would cease, everything. So come on, So when all hell breaks loose, something's about to fucking happen. Something, election right on the corner, 2024. We're already in the 7th month. Things are, speeding up. They see them,
Definition for mortgage. Go ahead, bro. And just real quick, brothers on it. The Latin. So the Latin first part of it is mortos, mortus, and it means dead. And then you got the other part, gauge, G-A-G-E, pledge. So it's a death pledge.
Hey,
That's shit. So that and that goes into what the brother said. You careerist, you're 30, 40, man. How long are you paying that house? You dead, man.
No.
No.
Remember, say you're older, right? I'm learning more about this shit. So say you're an old person, right? Now, okay, you may not have enough insurance to cover your wife, or you just beat up your house. Now they own your goddamn house. Now, you may have children or grandkids. They wonder, so what's going on with the house? Well, the goddamn the nursing home.
Oh yeah, that's when they started that first mortgage.
Yeah.
You can still live in the house, but when you die,
it's long enough. And I'm hearing something too. If you die, you still pay money. Something I forgot how it goes.
They take that shit out of your social security.
Yeah, something they take. You still gotta. They still taking that shit. Oh, if you owe any debt, like say,
What goes upon your kids too?
If you owe any debt, they'll people that owe, they can go to your estate. They can sue your estate and take money from here. And I'm sitting there like, yo, Esau. My thing's a Jake. Everybody's vote. Man, everybody should be writing. But they said, what president was this, man? These people knew what we were really doing to them. It would be an uprising. Right fucking now.
Daddy Bush.
I think it was him.
Daddy Bush said, if these people knew what we were doing, they would hang us out in the street.
Yeah.
Right when he said
I got one to say.
The funny part about it is the ones that be seeking to hang in the street aren't even the ones that are really pulling the string. These people be out here looking for a foot. They be out here looking for a president, a politician trying to hang them. We solved the problem. We got him. Meanwhile, the elite on a yacht somewhere on an island, you know what I'm saying? Sitting back laughing their ass off, figuring out who else they gonna put in that position. They got, they thought y'all guys were set up a different one. Or even convince y'all what y'all did. Good job. That's right.
What's it say?
Oh yeah. There's a hide in the
Oh, that's Revelation 6.
yeah, con.
Yep. And the cluster of
Yep,
mountains.
the cluster of
And
mountains.
they'll say, fall on us rocks.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Revelation
Yep.
6.
Right, they're all going to try to hide. And some of them are going to be successful from hiding from the nuclear destruction that's going to take place, but they're not going to escape their judgment. You know, that's going to be the first fruits of slavery. Go ahead, you can bring out the precept.
Oh, okay, Con. The book of Proverbs, chapter 1. I'll start at verse 20 and read down into. Wisdom crieth without; she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concord.
Yeah, the chief place of concord. You know, that's in the place where people are coming and going. You know, in your major city areas, so to speak. Man. You know, you're not supposed to be out in, you know, the ghettos, the hood. You're supposed to be where the people are at. You know, you're supposed to be in the chief place of concord, man. You know, but Jake, hey, again, Jake doesn't like to follow instructions, man. Hey, when you don't follow instructions, hey, there's consequences. You know, there's consequences to your actions. Go ahead, bro.
In the openings of the gates, in the city, she uttereth a word, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are so simple, man. You know, and the so-called white man, he wants you in that state. He wants you to stay simple, man. You know, that's what he needs you. Because he's trying to push his new world order system, man. And he needs the majority of the people on the earth on board and willing to accept his electronic device. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, and scorners delight in their scorning.
Yeah, a lot of our people, man. The majority, the most kickback we get is from the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Man. They give us the most pushback, not these other nations. Go ahead, bro.
And fools hate knowledge.
Yeah, they hate knowledge, man. They despise wisdom. They want to hear, like the brother brought out earlier, they want to hear about the smooth things, man. All right? They want to hear, you know, how they can make their life easier, man. You know, when's the next outing? When's the next event? When's the next time I can have some laughs, some fun? Go ahead, bro.
Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
Hey, this is how the Lord's making his words known unto you, man. By word of mouth out here in the highways and byways, and also via the internet, the uniform, man. You know, YouTube and different platforms. This word has gone all over the four corners of the earth, so there ain't gonna be no excuse in the time of calamity and destruction for you Israelites, man. There ain't gonna be, I didn't know, you know, ain't gonna be no but, you know, if you came across this truth in one way, shape, form, or fashion, or one way or the other, you came across this truth in a form, in a way, in a fashion where you could have, you know, sought more or put more interest into it. Go ahead, bro.
Because I have called, ye refuse.
Yeah, they refused, man. They heard the words of the Lord. They heard the prophets out in the highways and byways saying, repent. Time is now high time to wake out of sleep. You know, they heard us going into the breakdowns, the parables, the deep dark sayings. They heard us out here, and we got the signs. We're making it plain for you. We're telling you that you're an Israelite. You know, we're telling you who the so-called white man is. We're telling you who your enemy is. We're telling you what's about to happen and take place on the earth. But Jake's playing games, man. You know, go ahead, brother.
I've stretched out my hand, and no man regarded.
Yeah, they didn't accept the hand, man. They slapped the Lord's hand back. They said, I'm good. You know, I don't need no type of healing. I don't need no type of treatment. You know, I can do it by myself, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 25. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity.
Yeah, they don't want no correction, man. You know, when our people come up to us when we're out here in the highways and byways, and we tell them you're not supposed to be eating pork crab, shrimp crab, and lobster. You're not supposed to be getting edge ups and tattoos. You're not supposed to be in these churches. You know, the name of the Lord is not God. The name of His Son is not Jesus Christ, man. You know, we get a lot of kickback. Our people don't like to hear that, man, because they've been taught that their whole life. You know, their great grandfather, their grandmother, you know, they instilled it upon them over many dinners, many Thanksgiving and Christmas feasts, man. You know, yeah.
They got that Florida heaven spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, when they were opening up Christmas presents, you know, Jesus Christ was laying in the window. You know,
I heard the chick said it still good.
oh, for real. Yeah, God. Hey, even Santa was a white man. God damn. It's that's the beginning. Yeah, that's the beginning stages for you Israelites, man. With Santa Claus, bro.
You ever seen a big, we see deer run across the street, hit him. Now you see the big, you know, flying in the air. Why they want to fly in
Yeah, right. And you taught your kids that, man. Y'all taught y'all kids lies and things, man.
How they end up in my house? We didn't have a fireplace.
Yeah,
We didn't even have a fire escape.
that's the beginning. Hey, Santa Claus is the beginning of Christianity and white man Jesus. For these kids to believe a white man could go down a skinny ass chimney and reindeer, he flew in the sky with reindeer in front of him, you know, and knew exactly what you wanted, you wished for, whether you were good or not, whether you're naughty or nice. Yeah, and he ate all the cookies. He ate all the milk and cookies and left crumbs and shit. You know, they believe that shit. All they did was for God. And it goes right into what? The Christian church, white man Jesus, man. You know, blonde hair, blue eyes. God is all about love. Because I mean, yeah. God. And it transferred right over to the Christian church. How? Because what does the Christian church push? They still push Christmas. They still push have the tree up. What changed from believing in Santa Claus to believing in Jesus Christ? Nothing. Your holiday didn't change at all, man. They still wake up in the morning, the Christmas presents under the tree, light the lights, the Christmas carols, the songs. They're singing the same songs the dentists sing. You know? Yeah, they still doing the little traditions for the little kids. Oh, we just do this for the kids. You know, we just keep the tradition. You know? Okay,
show you how strong.
That's even this generation. Yeah. And you still got grown ass men that'll go to the movie theaters and watch a Christmas movie. You know? But no kids with them. Then when me and my wife were going to see the new Christmas. It's called a Christmas Carol. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 25. But ye have set at naught all of my counsel, and were none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity.
Yeah, see, the Lord's going to laugh at you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. He's going to laugh at your calamity when you're in your distress. When you're getting drugged into a dark alley by a big-ass lion, man. You know? When you're getting pested and attacked by wild birds. You know? When you're seeing beasts you ain't never seen before. You thought it was a myth. Your whole life, you thought, you know, this hairy man in the forest was a lie. You know?
They call it Bigfoot.
Yeah, you thought this creature that with a wolf head and sharp nails and walked on two legs, oh, that was a myth.
What's that?
Oh, no.
What's that shit there? The griffin thing that got wings and like
the gargoyle.
Yeah.
You thought the gargoyle was oh, that's a fable. It's fiction. Yeah, you thought that was all fiction, right? You know?
If I posted a video on the chat about an animal that had a, you know, like a face like a monkey, but a body like a chicken.
I saw that.
Oh shit! But you know, Esau, he was genetically modified.
He saw genetically modified all types of shit. Hey, and the Lord is putting the spirit on him to do that, because that might be the way you see some of these newly created people. He thought it messed up and it got out the cage and broke up. We made it too strong, and it started reproducing in the wild.
So, Clarky, if I may, they show you in movies all the time.
Yep.
Who was that? That video game,
Resident Evil.
Nemesis.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was that's Esau's work at his finest, man. He makes video games about this shit.
But that video game was tight, right?
Yeah, that video game was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Esau's got these dark labs deep down in the middle, you know, underground, where he's doing all types of creations, man. This man is the ultimate mad scientist, man. You know? And he's trying to create a Frankenstein. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
God. I will mock when your fear cometh, when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me.
Yeah, see, then that light bulb's gonna click in, and they're gonna realize everything they believed in was a lie. It's gonna be too late then, okay? You know, it's gonna be too late for you to repent. It's gonna be too late for you to call upon the Lord, okay? So you didn't seek the Lord early. You waited too late, man. You know, now that all these things that the prophets have been speaking for years and years out here in the highways and byways come to pass and are happening to you when electricity goes out, when famine takes place, when you no longer call 911, you no longer can go to an AC filled car or house, you know, when you no longer can do that, you no longer can go to your local grocery store, it's all going to set in. But it very well might be too late by then, man. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
But I will not answer.
Yeah, the Lord's not going to answer you, man. Go ahead, bro.
They shall seek me early, but shall not find me.
Yeah, now they're seeking the Lord on a different type of early. It's early on their time, man. Right. It's like, oh, now I'm seeking the Lord. I mean, I'm going to Japan. I can't take this no more, man. What's that name again? Yeah, wow. They're going to be thinking about the names. They're going to be at all these camp spots all over the four corners of the earth. These people are going to be traveling in groups looking for the men of the Lord, man. You ain't going to see us out here, you know? Hey, and in that time, you might not, hey, very well, in that time, you're not going to want to see the men of the Lord, man. Lord willing, we're part of that number. Hey, because it's going to go from fishing season to hunting season, man. Those same particular men that you saw in the highways and byways, prophesying, teaching, coming in a week in and week out, holding the signs, you're going to see some of them flying through the air, man. You know, or lifting up whole roads, lifting concrete slabs up and throwing them at your jakes, man. You know, running through houses. You know, and doing incredible things, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 29. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, they hated the knowledge, man. They hated this wisdom. They hated the truth, man. You know, and they didn't fear the Lord, man. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. Like the brother brought out earlier in Isaiah, they fear the modern day Pharaoh. They fear the so-called white man. They fear Esau, man. When Esau rolls up on the scene, they're scared to death. You know, here it is. These jakes in the streets, these wicked jakes that represent these gangs, they're willing to ride on the local rival gang with no problem. As soon as the so-called white man pops up, the police, oh, everybody bitches up. Everybody's throwing their guns, running, hiding, flushing shit down the toilet. You know, that whole go hard spirit went right out the goddamn window, man.
Jim Jones had it.
Yeah.
You know, had him
Spoilers.
yeah. You know, someone running this shit. The cops come out running.
Yeah.
Fucking punk ass. Like that nigga, you know.
Because I was about it.
God, can you read that last verse again, Barbara?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 29. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, they didn't fear the Lord, man. You know, here it is. You know, like I was going into, you know, the wicked, you know, of the nation of Israel. You know, those, they don't fear the Lord, but here it is. When Esau rolls on the scene, they're scared shitless. You know, Esau's got them in an interrogation room. They're crying. You know, telling everything. They're willing to do anything. But here it is. They don't fear the one who controls the so-called white man, the one who controls the police task force, man. They don't fear the Lord, man. You know, and moreover, if they fear Yahweh, they wouldn't be doing them things in the street, in the communities that got them rolled on by the feds and the police, man. You know? Is that it on that? Con. Hey, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, give me Psalm 81, start at 8. Give me Jeremiah. Because you know, the brother was born into how Israel doesn't want to listen. Esau, Israel, they're stubborn, you know. They're listening to give me that the scripture tells you about don't fear man, but fear the
I got it. The book of Psalms, chapter 81 and verse 8. Hear, O my people.
Yeah, it says hear my people. You know? Shema, you know, listen up. You know, our people need to listen because this is, you know, this is your education. This is your real education. Like, yeah. This is what, you know, that can save you right here, you know. Knowing your history, knowing your nationality, knowing the Bible, knowing, you know, you're not going to be in slavery, captivity forever, knowing that you want to bust your ass for the so-called white man to get a little bit of respect. It's the type of
the RSEPCCT.
a lot.
So we, as the days go on, man, as we see prophecy come about, we gonna learn that somebody get Mike in 26. Yeah, this place is not your rest, man. All right, we're gonna learn that, man. All right, because the Lord is spiritually and physically whooping our ass, man. All right, by the hands of Esau Edom. I say physically because we work all day for $1. All right, spiritually because we going through the curses, man. All right, brothers have ailments physically, spiritually they have ailments. They have ailments financially. They have ailments with their significant others. Have ailments with their kids. Okay, these are things that we go through because the Lord is spiritually whooping our ass and physically, man. Which one of us have that?
The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
This is somebody look at the word rest in the blue letter, please. This is not your rest, man. This is not a place where you're supposed to lay your head and relax and chill. You're in captivity, man. You're gonna be in captivity until the day Yahweh shall crack those clouds, man. And we pray unto the Lord that it be sooner rather than later, man. Because I don't want to be here at 2030, man. When I'm what 33 or some shit, man. Or 43 or some shit. Waiting on the Lord, man. Which would be cool if I have to, but I want the Lord to come quicker, man. So we can be in the kingdom, so we don't gotta see our people in this mindset where they gotta continue to hustle and bustle and work for the so-called white man to get some fiat currency that's not gonna profit them anything. You got that word? Was there more? Yeah, go ahead and get that word right, Bob.
Because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword of destruction.
It's polluted, man. Look, I seen a video the other day, earlier today, where Esau Edom was throwing 20,000 or more nuclear waste canisters inside the damn ocean, man. And then the EPA wanted to find out 25 years later what effect that it had on the water, man. The place is polluted. Not only the water, but the air. Did you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah, you know, they did it on the East Coast and the West.
Yeah, they did it 150 some miles away from New York.
Yeah, right.
So guess what? That water people drink or they are taking baths in, it's affected, and it's affecting their kids. It's affecting them. It's affecting you.
That was in 1957.
Yeah. So imagine the effect that it has right now. You know, imagine what it's done to the mental state and the physical state of the people, man. You got that word, brother? That's how you learn.
This rest in the blue letter. Manor.
Let me see.
And
the place is not your rest because I'm a why you looking for it. The air is fucked up. The food is fucked up. They got this lab grown bullshit that they gonna start feeding you niggas, you so-called Neo-Latinos and Native American Indians. Man. All right, what you gonna do, man? It's your best bet to start eating fruits and vegetables, man, as much as you can. Right? To wean yourself off the already damaged and poisoned food because all they doing is poisoning the shit more. It's not nothing new. We already know they had like lab grown salmon and fish and shit like that. You got it, brother.
Brothers on point, you know. Yeah, our people are gone, man. Again, they're stiff-necked. They don't listen. And there's going to be a consequence, you know, by their doing. People about to be messed up out here. And you know, you're seeing how people losing their minds. Keisha losing it. Kashad losing it. You had the nigga Priest Johnson that came out. That nigga's telling all types of stories. And it probably, I'm not trying to say they're probably real. You know, a lot of things are being, you know, brought to the limelight. Esau, give me the scripture how the people Esau first out. And you know, everything is being you know, put out there now. The things that's happening in the dark is coming to the light. So, you know, we're out here exposing these things, and you know, you got people trying to combat us, want to make us look like we're stupid. But hey, we're going to see it in front.
This Obadiah 1 and 6. How are the things that Esau searched out?
Yeah, the prophets, you know, the Heavenly Father said there's prophets out here on the house and the byways, and they do these lessons bi-weekly prophesy against this place, man. We're chaining down Babylon. We're not agreeing with this place. We're not one with this place. This place that destroyed our people. Esau, the fucking devil. So-called white man is our adversary. And this is not our own land. Our land has been sacked. We have no temple. We have no place of worship. We have no military. We have no rest. We're broke. We're poor. We're in agony and pain. Yearning for Yahweh and Rashad to come deliver us, man. Every day. You know, constantly we come out here.
And we don't have no power, man. Right? You know, if the J thing is all about the money, it's really about the power.
That's right.
The elites were out. They came together in a secret council and said, "Oh, we're trying to get rich and we buy stuff we can." And they're trying to get the most power they can get, man. The money comes right along with the power.
He's trying to sink a whole fucking Titanic boat. Don't nobody get put into charges.
Right.
Then he could be they could be an outcry on it, right? It could be people. It could actually be people that say something about it. We talking this like Men in Black. Like Flash, nobody ever talk about it.
And that's beautiful that you brought it up, because that Men in Black is actually a truth. They're telling you a lot of truth in that Men in Black, man. That Men in Black, it really goes into Esau's high-level agent, because these agents, you can do your history, you can do your research on UFO sightings. A lot of these people out in the country, and all these big farmland and these crop circles would happen, where they would see like a lot of UFO sightings, so-called UFO sightings in their area. Agent would approach them, and these people have done, they've done testimonies on this. Agents would approach them, come to their house, ask the question about what they saw, and what they seen, this, that, and so forth. And then they said, all of a sudden, they woke up. They just woke up in their house and they didn't remember anything that happened. They said it started coming back to them like 20, 30 years later. All the things that they had seen and the conversation they had with different people, right?
Like, guess what? Nobody will believe an old ass person.
Yeah.
So I was talking 20 years
Right,
ago.
right.
They starting to get,
Exactly.
You got dementia. Sit your old ass
Yeah,
down.
that little flash of the stick, that's real, man. These agents saying they're really looking for, some distinguishing things that they don't really want you to tell anybody. You just saw a flying light and said, okay, you don't really care about that. You say a little bit too much of what you saw, they hit them with the light.
Some rap nigga.
Yeah.
BT Awards or fucking some stupid shit on time.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Yeah. If
Joe Biden Paul.
God, Esau don't want you to have too much information that you can disclose. Going in what we were bringing out earlier, the free energy, man. Everybody that figures out a free energy system, cars that run off water, free electricity, all of a sudden disappears, committed suicide, or ends up in the river.
The mass shooting that happened.
Oh yeah, with the J. Yeah, the security guard. Oh yeah, car. They had the car. Oh, you talking about the car that ran off water? Yeah. Esau said, we gotta make this look real good. We're killing other people with you.
Right.
Esau saying, you're not just killing you, we're killing 10, 20, 30 people to go with you.
What happened to the shooter?
Even that nigga probably over there.
They always-
What happened to West Side Gun? What happened to them Buffalo niggas? I
Yeah,
thought
where
them
were you
niggas.
at?
What was Conway? Benny the Butcher. Ain't them project niggas? Ain't Conway got shot? He could take another shot. What was you niggas intending?
Said that school was supposed to be
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going. This is Obadiah 1 and 6, continuing on, says, how are his hidden things stored up? All the men of thy confederacy, so that means those people that were in league with you are currently in league with you, have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. Go ahead, brother.
Esau is being searched out on a level that he didn't expect. Because a lot of people are starting to realize what this devil does is what they call blame shifting. This devil will do something and they'll blame it on the weapon. Yeah, come on. He'll do something and he'll blame it upon one of his allies. Well, meanwhile, his allies are standing there like, yo, hold on a second. Well, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? You blame it on
Disinformation.
Yeah, right.
The Hebrew Israelite. That's why.
Yeah, right. So that's what this devil does. Blame shit. And he takes the blame over him.
One point. One one channel to look at. I watch it a lot. Is African diaspora, and a lot of them Hamite leaders are coming out of this stuff about how Esau really gets down. Esau can take resources, put it in debt. Basically, hey, how Jake should be complaining about what the so-called white man does to them, Ham is doing, man. You know, the same aid, government funding, like basically Section 8, this in overseas, man. And it comes with a price. They can't, you know, they have no rights. They had to follow. They got to bring issue solidity of most of the people. All their laws. They got to be leagued with them. But then Ham is saying, hold on, you got war with Putin. We don't have war with Putin. You got a beef with Moab. It's not in some other police officer. It is. You are in war. Motherfucker. I'm in war. So you in war with him too. You better not make no leads with him. The Ham is like, oh, hold on. We had nothing to do with this. And that's why Ham is coming out now. So and again, like listen, see, Esau, that's what Jake failed to realize. Esau doing shit out here, and he want to bring you niggas. Oh, I want to go vote. I want to vote. I want to go join the military. And that's why you see Jake was all in Korea, Vietnam War, World War II. All these wars Jake was in. Thinking he's an American.
Even the African war.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of wars over in Africa. These little small little wars in Africa. A whole lot of Africans with this mass security doing it.
Fucking part-time.
Yeah.
We had fucking Bob Marley and all that talking about that. That was all done by Esau, man. So these things are coming out against the so-called white man. He can't hide anymore. He's a fucking Edomite. We're the Israelites. And the truth is being, made manifest, man. There's no running no more. No? Got it.
All right, it says here, it continues on, it says,
everybody's coming out against the devil. Got it.
and with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
That's why the other nations are making leagues with each other. And then NATO's going to get tired of your ass. All these nations are going to bomb in America. No? Got it.
It says, they that eat thy bread.
To the nations I hate the whore. No? Got it.
They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There was none understanding in him. I'm kind of read that in the GNT one time. This is Open God 1 and 7. It says, your allies have deceived you. They have driven you from your country. People who were at peace with you have now conquered you. Those who ate with you have laid a trap for you. They say of you, where is all the cleverness he had?
Yeah. And now you're seeing a lot of these nations are seeing the genesis of America. Everybody's saying, and now a lot of people are coming out saying the Western way. You say that back in the day.
Hey, these other nations are talking, man.
Yeah.
How
They come to leave with each other.
Yeah, they in the interrogation room. They saying, they got the you want to say that? They said, you want a glass of water? You want a Coke? You know? And now they talking, man. They say, yeah. And they spilling the beans on the so-called white man.
Let's believe they're coming across our videos.
God. They snitching, man.
You got bros. You got bros in Europe, in the East, man, Germany. But best believe this word is getting out there, man. Africa, Iraq country, if I'm not mistaken. Philippines.
Yeah.
So the word is going out there, man. Because Jake is scattered all across the four corners, man. So the other nations are hearing, and this is a great wonder. Because you're seeing different nations, nationalities coming out in the name of Yahweh Shah coming together, prophesying against America.
That's
something,
right.
Something prior you would have never thought you would ever heard of. America, somebody told you, America, hey, going to this, going with Revelation 13, when John actually showed up. Think about it, man. When you actually see the
He really saw it.
you wouldn't. Why would you want to say something to that? So they can look at you and sit up fire thing. Right. But as America, you say something against America, that's like treason, that's like war. But now everybody's coming against it.
Even their own people. Yeah. And John really saw it. He really saw the beast. Some of the visions that these prophets, the men of the Lord received from Yahweh
know.
Yeah, you know, like you know, when I get a book of Ezra, you know, he got very specific on, you know, what he saw.
Yeah.
And, you know,
And they didn't understand. A lot of them didn't understand the things that they saw, but they, you know, they wrote it down. But still,
make comparison.
yeah.
That's why people. That's why the Lord gave us those secret of mystery.
Yeah.
To make comparison with actual nations. Esau is known like a beast.
Right.
Because when you see a beast like bigger, like Esau, go back to make progress. Okay? Everybody made it lead with the beast. When you look at America, America like a beast. It's like a crazy looking beast you want no problems with.
Yeah.
But so white man, what his blessing,
Right,
his
right.
blessing was given to sport.
Right.
He can make war with you and go into that light. Oh, you say something?
Last one.
Throw a bomb on him.
Yeah.
Somebody say something.
Shit,
Ain't nobody say nothing.
Yeah, and people use that analogy nowadays, man.
Yeah.
People look at that. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. Then they'll look at a car with a whole lot of horsepower. That car is a beast. Yo. They use the analogy nowadays, man. You know, so I mean, it's beautiful, man. It's just cool, man. It just means like going into power. You know, going into like, oh, that has a lot of power.
Godzilla walking.
You know,
You gonna see that?
yeah.
You're not gonna say something like that.
Right.
You don't want to problem with that. That's like, how can I mess with something like that? I can't shoot a rocket launcher at it. But it might make it mad. This let me pacify it, and this let me make me. But
And this beast going into that digital currency, going into the MOTP, going into that video, sit in the chat, going into that digital jail. You know, basically how Esau's gonna have it set up. When you speak against the system, when he pushes this MOTP, man, he's literally gonna see it, and they're gonna set up AI around it. So the Esau's not gonna have no personal computer, you know, listening to everything you say or what you do necessarily. They're gonna train the AI, you know, to look for these particular things and listen to everything you do. And when you do things against the order, you're gonna be reprimanded for it. They have a digital jail system now for all the ones that think that.
they're gonna have things like what's it?
Oh yeah. Kind of like RoboCop out here, man. Yeah.
What's that game? Watch Dogs showed you that.
Oh, yeah.
It's a couple movies that Steven Seagal showed you that. Which came out. Scanner.
Yeah, that shit with Will Smith. Yeah.
Enemy of
State.
Yeah, they're gonna say since you spoke against the LGBTQ community, you no longer have access to funds for 3 weeks. This is your first strike. You know, the second strike is 10 weeks.
Who wants to be
Yeah.
Slave. A nigga.
some of that thing?
A nigga woman.
And Esau might, and when this currency drops, Esau might bring up old debt.
Now I'm seeing this article in the group chat a while ago about the Fed announcement that's coming out.
Yeah. And that Fed now says Esau can very well bring up old debt after a while. After it's been going for a while and they think everything's all good. You know, back 16 years ago, you owed student loans $20,000, right? Hey, well, automatic deduction.
You know, Esau some on the record.
Yeah.
They changed that shit back 20 years ago.
God.
But Esau don't let nothing. He ain't let shit slide.
Unpaid party.
Yeah, they do that shit when you try to find a
30
job.
years ago, and now it's accumulated $50,000.
This is Psalm 64. Psalm 64 and I'm sorry. It says they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them is, and the heart is peace. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with the arrow, suddenly they shall be wounded.
Yeah, because so they think that this place is they're gonna set up their infrastructure to keep it running. You know, Esau is really, again, it goes back to the birthright. You're trying to get that birthright, and it shows you in the old Wikipedia about about the nation of Edom. If I'm not mistaken, I still got the paperwork, kind of faded out now. It tells you that these Edomites know that they're fucking Edom, top of the Baker families. They know that the Edomites, they want their birthright back. So they're actually fighting and trying to deceive and keep everybody in a pleasurable, comfortable mindset so they can just keep controlling the government over you and bring you AI. Again, this nigga, what Esau does, you really understand this nigga really studies the brain. What sets off the trigger, keep you satisfied. Or pornography, crack, comfortability, AC, fucking You can be able to jump your trash down. You don't have to go down flights of steps. You just take your trash out no more. You don't have to go out no more. Fast food, man. So all of this stuff stimulates the brain. Esau knows how to throw and makes his brain seem, it's catchy. It makes your brain like shifts, makes it comfortable. So again, you don't think about nothing else. You don't think about it again, right? Everybody watch YouTube. Look at the ads. It's like, what? This shit doesn't even make sense. You know? And then here it is. You got you go on your Tubi, your Netflix, so or whatever, and you see the movie. It's like, why the fuck are they even showing? It's hate. It's born hate. It's problems going on across the world, but they showing these women Sex in the City, some new Sex in the City type shit. Like, so we're like, this. So it shows this place is demonic as hell. Witchcraft, right? Esau knows how to send them triggers off in your brain and make you not care about reality. That's why the scripture says you don't understand the carnal thing. How can you understand the spiritual thing? Man?
And it is like it says in the scriptures, the unwalled cities.
Yeah.
People think because these things are happening in other nations that it can't happen in America. They actually think that they're protected in this place. Like there's 100-foot, 200-foot wall around America.
What is it?
Electrical fence. Like
anybody come in and just
they look at these things happening in these other nations. Like we all don't live on planet Earth. Like oh, it's not gonna happen. It can't come over here. A certain amount of miles. Earthquake. Yeah. Like it just can't. And it goes right back into how Yahweh is preserving this place and protecting this place for that great destruction that gets great judgment.
The Lord sent ice cold weather in Texas. People fuck shit up and you just don't care. They go back to reality. New Orleans, what was it? Katrina.
Yeah. Now they got the heat.
Yeah.
Going for people down in ice cold weather in a weird part. Like you would think Texas hot, right? You know?
Memphis got 0 degrees.
Yeah. And now you got people dying from heat, man. 120 degrees, people in the home to know they took a nap and never woke up. Yeah, bro. I was only what? 20 degrees. Yeah.
Vegas is 100 degrees.
Now you had humidity with that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Florida, I remember going down to Florida. The water was always hot. You get it, man? No.
So I said, I didn't know.
90 degrees.
Verse 8, it says, so they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves.
Like Adam, I don't know who he is. He actually makes some good points. But like I was saying earlier in the chat room, that's why the Lord made, he made some Edomites Christians. And they can so-called think they have a good heart. They can so-called make it to heaven. And the Lord didn't. Like, we go to Deuteronomy 4:19, it tells you the Lord got all the other nations worship the sun, stars, moon, and the heavens, but things underneath the heavens. But the Lord chose us. The Lord had to give Esau the best hope for y'all. He's dope. Esau's a loser. If the nigga ain't had no hope, y'all know Esau jumped the highest building. Right. You have to have meat catch. People catch.
You saw the guy that killed himself.
Yeah. So Esau doesn't take adversity very well. But now what you're seeing is Esau, a lot of Edomites, even Karen, Rebecca's, they're coming up on these podcasts, platforms, which they can't come on your main news channel. So they come on these side shows, platforms, and bring a lot of truth out. They're bringing out, what they've done, Jake, done in South America, drugs, bringing out everything, man. You go to certain right John, Big Q, on YouTube, everything, man, these devils are exposing themselves, man. And the Lord is having that, for their time. So again, they have no fucking excuse, man. So when the Lord fucked Jake up, man, they cannot say they haven't been warned,
It says to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away.
Right. Go back to Psalms 81. 8.
God. The book of
of Psalms, chapter 81 and verse 8. Hear, O my people,
Hear my people, Shema. Shema Yasharala. No? You got it?
and I will testify unto thee, O Israel, if thou wilt hearken unto me.
He says, if thou will hearken. Some people don't hearken. Some people don't care.
I know who I am.
My people will hearken.
Is that what he said?
I know who I am.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Steve? I know who I am.
If thou will hearken.
That's Jake though. He thinks that's all it's to it. I know I'm an Israelite. I know. Yep. Keep doing what you do. I know it. That's all I need to know, right? That's all I need to know, right? That's the password. Yeah.
That's all Jake gets.
They can say, "Oh, I know I'm an Israelite. I'm good." That's all I need to know, right?
How did you need that when the other old prophets out there prophesying? Them niggas do that they was
Yeah,
Israelites because they repent.
Yeah. They will come back when the apostles out on 34.
Oh yeah, but I was thinking about the old prophets.
You right though.
You right too.
You right though. Yeah.
You right too.
They go out. Shalom.
Yeah, you right though too. You right.
All they do is they don't. Yeah, you right.
Knew them.
Yeah,
Still quick.
still with you. I mean, all people knew we were Israelites, in a certain period of time before we got scattered. Yeah, before we got scattered, we all knew we were Israelites, man. There wasn't no debate on that.
King that knew that set up with these people. Chad used to blow with it. And that's why it was harsh for Isaiah and Jeremiah, because that's why you had Jeremiah cussing out Jacob. You had Israelites that knew they were Israelite kings. They'll be like, who is this guy who, hey yo, kill him. That's okay, you're the presence of a king. He can that's why the scripture says stay what stay not in the presence of a king, they get the power to kill. So here it is,
I think it was a
wickedness.
rich man.
Yeah.
Rich man.
But also the king
Somebody
don't speak ill about the king.
Yeah.
Word.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you have a king that's wicked as hell, and be like, so who have sex on the Sabbath? Hey yo, kill him. And you think that dude gonna be like, oh, king, I'm not gonna do it. Kill him.
That sounds just like Jake.
Yeah. So no, your honor, Lord, I can't. That's Yahweh sent him. You know what? Yahweh. Man, we serve Ishtar.
Right.
We serve Baal. But these niggas knew they were Israelites.
We serve Esau.
Hey, it is. You go to the Black Christian Church. We serve JC. We serve Jesus. So it's the same thing. Our people know there's more to it than just being knowing you're an Israelite. You gotta know Yahweh Shah. You gotta know he's coming back.
They would come out here every week just to tell you you're Israelite. Every week we out here for, hey man, hey, you know you're an Israelite? Don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
Like that's what you say.
You're gonna be saved.
Nah, we tell you the Israelite so we can tell you to repent, man. That's telling you an Israelite is an introduction, man. It's true. You listen to the whole album, we got an introduction song, the intro. That was like a little bait, Other songs might have been trash. But you listen to all 19 of them. Yeah, you listen to all 19 of them because of the intro.
Yeah, the album cover says for Israelites only.
Yeah.
Then we hand you the album.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the majority of people come up, it's not because of what they hear us saying sometimes, but the majority of the time because they see the sign, they see this sign, you know what I'm saying? They see the various signs, they come up and they look at the signs first. Before they even really start listening or asking questions, they see the sign, what is that? They see how it's correlated to nationalities, so to speak, according to the different tribes. They see the so-called white man, they still see Jesus Christ with horns on his head. They're like, hold up, what is this? They teach about they got horns on Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. That was the debate. I mean, how we all woke up to this truth, man. We were like, what in the world is this? Yo, they talking about Jesus Christ, they cussing, they got Bibles in their hands, they got beards. They're saying the Christian church ain't got the truth. So you was all of a sudden you was interested. Man. I gotta hear some more about this, but one thing led to another. I got it, bro.
no strange God be in thee. Neither shall thou worship any strange God.
Oh yeah, give me read that again, Officer.
The book of Psalms, chapter 81 and verse 9. There shall no strange God be in thee.
No strange gods, man, because the reason why, and that's why the scripture talks about nations that drunk off of wine, even us, even our people, 2/3. That wine is philosophy. That was the focal. That was like the how you say. That's how Esau led with to all bring and mislead you. Just so he can. That's what stimulated your brain. The idol, the philosophy, the heresy. Get your brain off focusing on what really matters.
Can I answer that, brother? So, yes, the idols were the thing that got your mind off it, but you also saw the people doing it. And the people that did it, they prospered from it. So you saw that as an influence to give you a chance to prosper.
Celebrity.
Yeah. Celebrities, even
Sell out niggas.
even some of the people that you see that's your so-called neighbor, you know.
Yep. I pay a job. But what think all of us are give you a good job. I pay a job. I'm trying to get out of the ghetto. I'm trying to get out of this. I'm trying to get out of this. But that should let you know right there that you gotta get out together. Why ain't Jake trying to push the shit up? I almost go to college and go back to it and try to do it. Because you can't. But Esau destroyed it with philosophy. A lot of people are drunk with wine. Philosophy that that's why the people say they stagger but not with strong drink. And you people are gone. But we're trying to bring our people back to reality, but it's too far gone. That's why 2/3 gotta fucking die out here. Again, you have Keisha walking by, all they doing was laughing, man. Jake just laugh at this, man. They think this is a game. But when all hell breaks loose, it tells you in Lamentation 5, when you're ready to more. Our people at times used to bore their fucking children, man. And it's that same spirit now, because these girls, Keisha don't give a damn about their kids. They can't really, that's why they dump them off at their grandmother or at their mom's crib, man. They can't wait to dump these fucking kids over. That's why they got Esau set up now. They can take their baby to a fire near a fire station. They doing to them, man. That's why you see. That's why you got the song "Sound of Freedom." No, bro, leave it.
Remember in Philadelphia, that woman got out the car and left the kid on the side of the road and the baby killed?
Oh yeah. I just saw a video today where this nigga woman was like, I don't want the baby, I never want it. I was dropping off the party.
But then you'll go put the man on top for a child that you don't want. They get the man locked away for some odd years or lose his privilege to take care of a kid.
Matter of fact, just imagine the bitch. Hey, that's what the scripture says about the lust of the eyes, the world. And women, when you really look at envy, it's really good to look at envy. Because this is what women, they envy us, bro. And when a woman envy you, that child that you put, that seed you put in her, comes out of her, that is a weapon for you. That she said, fuck this little, fuck, baby. I'm using this baby to go and make you that, make your life. So she don't care about the baby.
Finally, I got to go.
Hey, that's what school. She said, Similac. She said, Similac payment. Like, I get my hair done. Fuck that baby. That's how she look at it. When she see that baby, she see you. And I'm telling you, look up the word envy, man. You don't want to be in that position, man. But tell you, our people already been in predicaments like that. We used to born their children. They sacrifice our children. The same spirit's coming back. Our hell gonna break loose, man.
I got this is Luke 6:25. It says, woe to you that are full, for ye shall hunger.
Yeah, hey, going back to the brain stimulation. See, Keisha ain't worried. That's why I said, woe to you women that are ease. They're ease. And that's why a lot of Jake boys are fucked up now, because their moms have working in a nice school with dependent mentality, government assistance, the SSI. They crazy. Fuck up, boy. They crazy. Hey, fuck up. They crazy.
Yo, I didn't see that firsthand, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, fellas,
Going on. Mama, I ain't just shut
Yeah,
the fuck up.
to
Go
get a
in there,
check.
Get the fucking check.
Yeah,
You know?
act like they got some crazy son. He just bad as hell. Talking about got him doing it now, and then now he didn't. You so in so deep now he got to take it. He got this medication. They want to see it in the boy's system.
Keisha,
Now he just fucked up for real.
because
He played crazy. Now he crazy.
a bitch heart, a bitch mind is snares and traps. Because, and that's how she knows. That's how she knows how to work and milk the system. And Esau know the bitch be lying. Esau just say, fuck, give it to her. Because really, all she want to do is fuck up the little kids, man.
Right.
So the so-called black one be on her own mindset, fucking up children. That's why Jake is coming up now. The majority so-called black kids, the Hispanic kids, Puerto Rican kids, when they come into society, they lost already because they don't even have the basis of life. Because all this dependency, because the woman's mindset, food stamps. You look at the bitch part. Ain't no veggie, ain't no fruit. Ice cream. What the ice cream?
Cereal.
Said that's part two.
What the hot pocket aisle? Shit. Then she go back to the back with the meat pork.
She only go to 3 different places to go.
Yeah.
It's the goddamn the hot pocket freezer section,
Soda.
the TV dinners, the meat section,
Yeah.
and then the snack section.
The
The snack section is right next to the soda section.
Then
so
she
they
might
kinda
get her
went together.
something. She go
I think they got the wine.
yeah, get a bottle of cheap wine
Yep.
with Stella.
Uh-huh. Hey, but that's still a black girl. That shit's good. That shit fire. That shit fire.
Black girl mad. Black girl mad. You got it, bro.
It says, continuing on, Luke 6 and 25. It says, "Go unto you that are full, for you shall hunger. Woe
You shall
unto
hunger because that's why Esau gonna snatch the teeth from our people. Right? And again, it's a miracle that they make it out here and somewhat unwrap. Well, really, it's a miracle for us because we come from fucked up families. Our moms were all into the system, or all into the careers. Our dads was into the system. You know, he probably boomerang character. Again, he was part of the system. He probably was a Democrat, you know. So our people was engulfed and embraced and made one with the system. But I guess they forgot what Martin Luther King, his last 2 speeches was. You know? I had a Jake in the world call me and told me that. And he said, "No, I never knew that about Martin Luther King." I said, "Why did he go?" I said, what you hear? That he knew that he could let his people burn the building. He went to war with Esau. He said, "Damn, how you know?" I said, "Yeah, I mean that's been out there." But our people have been, you know, through the policy, the legislation, the trickery, the wine, philosophy of Esau. Our people have been engulfed in this world. Give me Romans 12:1. We'll finish this guy.
It says, "Woe."
Your mind can't be in this place, man, because Esau don't give a fuck about what he does. Everything he does to you is to his benefit. Give you Section 8, give you a job. That's his benefit. Hey, they just cut off what? The affirmative action? Or Keisha about to get her job. So, what's that? Hey, remember when we first used to, we all used to come to work watching what's that thing? All the stuff to that. Jake, what is it? The first one fired, last one hired. Oh, you better see that come full fledged very soon.
These eggs.
That's something you actually hit a box. Jake, first one fired, last one hired. Hey, that is true. And now they got rid of affirmative action. So look up what affirmative action was. It was really like if I'm not mistaken, it was an act that jobs can hire you now by statistically, not by what. They couldn't discriminate like your race, your gender.
They get grants for
Yeah. But now they said, fuck that affirmative action.
bringing my business down to the goddamn ground. I ain't hired.
Keisha, we don't need you no more.
They get to those grants. They see them grants. It's like it's just bringing down your business. You know, how many times you done went into a business staff that you were like, yo, why you looking for the manager? Like, why you hired this? And most 9 times out of 10 it's a nigga woman, you know, or a young ass Jake, a young ass Jake man. You know,
DMV might be a white slave away.
You know, she ringing you up. She smacking her lips while she ringing you up.
DMV is the worst fucking place.
Oh yeah, DMV online. Yes, you have to go.
A lot of Keisha, that shit better be robots. Now on. There ain't gonna be no more Keisha in a lot of these fucking places, man. So again, Wuchi, you keep that ID.
What you gonna say? Oh no, it says, woe unto you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep.
Especially women that don't have a hedge, that doesn't have a righteous man. You know, that right now, man, it's crazy how the hard brought out. Man, 97%.
I mean,
74 that died. And 97 of them bitches killed themselves or beat themselves. So my point is this: if the porn bitch are doing that, how they fuck this is son of pussy that sucked off Billy to get a job out of this burger back. Think about OnlyFans bitches. That's for real. That's literally. Think about the bitch that all in the careers that's gonna sell pussy. Think about the bitch that are constantly selling pussy. Bro, I looked at fucking LA. I said, yo, this got the kingdom out there, bad joints too, nice bodies. The kingdom out there, you got so-called Asians out there, Edomite women out there, oh, Keisha was out there.
Oh, that's a prostitute.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, yo, if these women are doing this, it's done for the average woman in America. And even bad bitch type model, like it's a model type bitch. I'm like, no. I said, shit, what these girls are doing too, and they're doing that now. Just imagine when our health was right? But he started to strip everything from society, right? And set up that in chaos, hit the streets, man. That's why we're out here now to warn our people, man. You done that, my guy? Yeah. Go back to the song.
Book of Psalms, chapter 81 and verse 9. There shall no strange God be in thee. Neither shall thou worship any.
So nothing should be in front of our face and our past, blocking our trying to enter in that straight gate with Yahweh Shah in the kingdom. No, but
verse 10. I am Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power.
That's right.
Which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
You gotta know history. Because the Lord never brought any other nation out of Egypt except our 12 tribes of Israel, right? So for Hispanic, Latinos, and Negroes, West Indian, and Native American descent, right? Your fathers, right?
Open thy mouth wide, I will fill it. But my people would not hearken to my voice.
Hell no. We ain't down with that. We said this is good, we got to change ourselves. Hell no. I got this belly and I don't care. I'm happy. Look at Jake don't care about they fucking help. You can't you got people saying my brother. Well, won't you think something, man? You know what?
And it goes right into the spiritual health. They don't care about their physical health. They don't care about the spiritual health.
So, and if they don't care about their physical health, why do you think they care about being saved, delivered? And that's really health in itself. That's life. The scripture said before, the book of life. You know, this is the book of life to restore your health. If they don't care about the physical, if a nigga got a big belly, he got skinny up. What's up with all these fat skinny dudes?
Right.
All these fat skinny girls. You got a girl though. You get into the bedroom, you take a shirt. Oh, this got studs. What the fuck is going on?
What?
What?
I look at you, the person that said what? And you be surprised if they don't see the shit you see. You look at them in the eyes and you looking for the punchline. You looking for them like they about to crack a joke or something. No, they serious as hell. Yeah. Look at you like what?
How dare you?
I'm a fan.
Yeah. God.
Hey, if I may, you can't fat shame, you know. You can
Yeah, you
it's
fat.
cool.
That's the new thing. You fat shaming.
Fat shame, you know.
Yeah, that's the new thing. You fat shaming.
They wanna shield the Lizzo, but when you tell her she look like a Lizzo, she in your face.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
look like no mother. You know, they wanna box. Won't fight.
They said, oh,
Might eat your
I think they did that shit on the podcast. They said, what? They said, I think Lizzo's pretty. She's cute. They said, oh, really? Well, I think you look like Lizzo. Oh, it was a big. They were like, oh, hold up, wait a minute. But you just said she's pretty. Which one is it?
Right.
They end up in hypocrisy. That's why the Lord is doing everything that He's doing. That's why the Lord said that He's not going to allow nobody to know when He's going to come. Because again, if everybody knew what day the Lord was going to come, they wouldn't stop.
Right. Hey, but so I'm speaking as a man, if the Lord did allow people to know when He was coming, and people waited till the last second to get right, the Lord would still be righteous and judge. He still be righteous and judge. Because you knew it, as we tell people now, and you want to change it the last second, the Lord would still. The scripture say the Lord is righteous in all He does. That's what we speak as a man.
Kill them all.
For the shit.
Kill them all. See, but even with this warning, 2/3 still ain't gonna listen until they start getting the answer. You know, because it's like your father. It's like your father. Before he goes to work, he says, "Look, I want you to hold along before I come back." You wait all day. Your father come home under their stuff.
Yeah, you don't know what time He comes back.
Exactly.
Right.
So now, you on the verge of getting your ass whooped. Now you want to get around. Well, the Lord's the same way.
Remember, you ain't do it. You should have chucked outside. Dad all had a truck back.
Yo, your heartbeat.
You be like, where he at?
Right.
Yo,
That's true.
Yo.
Even if a lot of our people knew the day, the time, the exact hour that the Lord was going to return, they still wouldn't get right and repent. It's like they're going into. You knew what time your father was going to get a job to do. Right. You just sat on the couch, like, man, hope this asshole things work. Right. Hope I get through it. Right. You know, Jacob just bullshitted to the end. Right, exactly. And that's Jacob. Jacob waited to the last minute, and then at the last minute, right before you get your ass whooped, anyone. Yeah.
No, I got all these kids there. My son was there. I had a headache. I had diarrhea.
Daddy came back on Friday.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, while your father's at work, doing a video game, doing your cell phone, you know, you're doing all these things other than what your father told you to do. Yeah. Well, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is doing it, and that represents the grace spirit, because all you want to do is mow the lawn. You had 12 hours, but in a 12-hour span, all you had to do is an hour worth of work.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Father is good. He was the
I
Father.
got a precept too. This is 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a slack. Verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning His promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing.
Long suffering. Well, you know, he waits out, he play out. That's why you want to look at that second because how no mother is birth, having birth, nothing, the baby comes at the right time. Basically, the Lord has everything in His rightful manner and time. So the Lord is long suffering, you know, waiting for all the elected to repent, wake up, repent, and then he had this time of the elect of repenting. The 2/3 is still what? Romans what first chapter. You know, that's why the Lord is allowing. He said, okay, why the elect is repenting, waking up, have a contact spirit. 2/3, they just get worse and worse. So I was strong. You know, you got it.
It says not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
Any should perish. The Lord is long suffering. But hey, if we go to the Lord, dang,
We through.
dang, no. If the Lord was judging us really by the law, hey, none of us would have made it. The Lord is like, Lord, hey, y'all
See, 2/3 are going to get judged by the law when the Lord returns. You know, because those who didn't repent, those who were that 2/3 number, hey, it's going to destroy you. You know, according to the law, man. I'll read verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
thief in the night. You don't know when the thief is going to come. Hey, if you
so we get that precept. Now we know the people to the
Bro,
world.
he's so good. He'll take you out with a dog. He ain't got a dog. He
Laid some meat
never
out.
got your dog. He like he did Chico.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
Chico.
laid some meat.
He said, "Hey, Chico." Then he came and he got everything. Got it.
And then in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Those who had this place be hit with nukes and chariot fire. And they said we're gonna burn what? The works of the place. There ain't gonna be no more dogs. There ain't gonna be no more high minded. Lost trial, teacher, nigga shit, Edomites, Karen. There ain't gonna be no more of this, man. So you're basically so main focus should be getting like with Al Bashir and Shah. They can deliver you. This is really your health. It might be your health. This is really your health. This is really the thing that's healthy for you. The thing said, I like my gut. Like Keisha said, I still pull niggas. Yeah. Got it?
I know this is gonna kill me,
But we all gotta die.
what you say?
We all gotta die anyway.
Man,
That's nigga. That you know you can't talk to the spirit.
it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
So you shouldn't even be watching love and hip hop. That bullshit you see on TV. That shit disgusts you. When you go out and about, that's why you don't be around niggas. Cause that shit disgusts you. What is it? Conversation of the foolish person. What's more heavier than leg?
And the sport is one time is a sin. You know,
All a nigga wanna do is just stupidity. Shit that just irks you. You know?
see somebody with a basketball jersey and shorts on a basketball shoe, they like to play basketball. But when you see a nigga, guess what? He likes to do nigga shit. Don't be surprised when he does nigga shit. And Jake be,
Remember Big Pun song? He said, "We with my pop, that nigga shit." Remember that little skit?
Yeah, God.
That nigga shit.
Yeah, you get surprised some nigga shit happen because you hanging around niggas. And that's what niggas do. Nigga shit. You know? And it says, I know, meanwhile, we were talking about health. This nigga right here is cigarette.
He came up last week.
Like, bro, that's the spirit that you went immediately into health. Started out with health, you know, doing things that aren't good for your body.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
He put a cigarette. It says on the back of it, this is killed.
It may cause cancer.
It doesn't say may, it says this product causes cancer. You know? They said, fuck, we all gotta die one day. I know I'm going to fail. Like back with cigarette. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of spirit Jake really is. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. See, Jake knows he ain't right. He knows that ultimately he's going to be destroyed. Of course, they say, I know I'm going to hell. There's some place whatever. But ultimately, he knows he ain't right, and something's going to happen to him because he ain't right. You know, it really correlates into, if they believe that Lexi's going to be saved and the rest will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, Jake's walking around saying, I know I'm going to save my ass while he's packing his cigarette up.
If I may answer that, you fucked up in the mind to sit here and think like, I know I'm gonna die anyway. I'm gonna go to hell, and I'm gonna burn forever. That shit should like resonate with your mind. Like I need to stop doing the shit that I'm doing. You gotta be in a fucked up mindset to continue to think that way.
Yeah, a very depressed state of mind.
Yeah,
think like that. He saw this very good job.
But that's why Jake still got that mindset going into what he's talking in the second chapter. Let us live the delicacy of life. That's why Jake gonna waste the whole time here. They don't give a damn about what they doing. They don't give a damn who friends who they call. They don't give a damn about the woman they betray. That's why niggas they just want to live the delicacy of life. But they'll backstab everybody. I guess get to that little platform they want to be in their mind. Not Jake. Nick, his finger. That's a nigga.
Can't be trusted. It says, looking forward, hasting unto the coming of the day of your
Yahweh Shah, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Like the fellow was, how much?
100 million degrees Celsius.
Celsius is actually
Higher than Fahrenheit.
Yeah, hotter than Fahrenheit. Oh, I really looked into that a couple days ago.
You got it.
That's pretty much.
Like
I got one right quick. You said you wanted the one about a teeth Malachi?
Yeah, Khan.
This is Revelation 3 and 3. I don't know if it's the one you want. It says, remember therefore how thou hast received and heard and hold fast and repent. If therefore thou shalt not watch, I will come on thee as a thief, and thou shalt not know what hour I will come upon thee.
So they're done. 2/3 are done. No? Stick a fork in. They don't care, they don't consider, but they're gonna scream. They're gonna cry. That's gonna be too late.
He was gonna go in. I'm gonna start from the top. A little bit nifty. This wasn't Solomon's second chapter. This, for the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Or that's what I thought.
Not a right. That's what leaning upon their own understanding, knowing you ain't right.
It says, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious.
And ain't that what you saw those? Y'all know you only live once.
One life.
Hey, what's the nigga? What's the
good guy young?
No, what's the other one? Dang. Okay, I made it at 16.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm glad I made it at 21. What's another thing that? Dang. A lot of niggas don't make it to 30. Damn, I'm glad I never made it to champ.
It says, our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy.
But man, you don't know what happened to a nigga with a nigga. Talking to old man, you come back, man, nigga. That's Jake. I was talking shit. Don't know anything. Got it?
Says, neither was there any
Man, it's crazy. Sloppy, man. Christians talk about, they don't understand the whole concept. Yeah. The rising of Yahweh Shah. They tell you he raised back up on the top of the Christians sit there and it was the whole point of Yahweh Shah being raised back from the dead. Come on, man.
and if he wasn't a man, if he didn't come as a man, it could feel real pain and all that, and so-called he was like an angel, like you like to say, master conception and all that. Then like what would be the whole point of him going on the cross? He didn't just turn off pain at once. Like in actually as the way they push it, like he actually wasn't born into this world the same way any other human being was born into this world. They basically push it like that. The Lord just planted basically he just appeared out of thin air.
Mary stimulated her body.
Yeah.
She was pregnant herself. She born
If I may ask,
legal to Christian.
Yeah.
So polite white Christian said, holy fuck.
if I may add what you were saying, Malachi, when the Lord had us sacrifice the animal for our retribution or our sins, and those animals felt pain.
That's right.
How much more Yahweh Shai, man, when he got put up on that cross?
Right.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Says in Hebrew, the first chapter, you can think like an angel, like
Right.
and then he tells you what it is, what you call being how he came forth.
Okay.
He said he came in the way and he came to the earth. This is a fucking idiot.
It says
Who was that nigga y'all had put in the group chat the other day? Something that nigga was a Chris. He got the big ass five on his face.
Oh yeah.
So he's a Christian.
Oh yeah.
Christian.
Stupid, man.
Hey, beat that nigga bad.
it says
They beat that nigga bad. That nigga bad.
it says neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke and a little spark in the moving of our heart.
Jake running over. So Jake had They'll sell out. They'll sell out. Hey, you see Jake going to the jails, man. We hear the story. You know, first, it's coming out. I'm telling you what Jake doing, aka Pete Johnson said. Yo,
Oh, that's that nigga that was on that Boondock episode?
yeah, out now.
Oh, no, he probably out here calling rabbit.
No, he still calls his friend, he married, but he
married.
He did to a woman, but yo, it's bugged out, man. It's bugged out. That's what I'm saying. It's bugged out.
That reminds me of that one dude that he was that guy that was like, "Where your mask at?" That homo dude.
Yeah.
This nigga came with a video and said, "I touched the woman's down. I liked it." It was some funny shit, yo.
But
I'm not gays no more.
Phil Johnson, he told you that. I was like, yo, he was bugged out, man. He's a booty work. He said if he had gangster niggas that done out here shooting, he said, hey, it's wild, man. You got it.
Verse 3, it says, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air. And our
That's why
names.
Jake always want to make themselves. That's why with Jake they just do something normal. They want to put on Facebook, social media. But social media was like a gift and a curse. But now everybody think they're a fucking celebrity. That's why Keisha, she get a vape. What's that shit? They get a vape, the hookah. They get the hookah.
Yo.
And they think they fucking doing something, man. That's why Jake is always putting something on the gram, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. What's all about? TikTok. That's why Jake is always doing something because they're trying to get all everything is nice.
Imagine how much time is taken out of your day if you're subscribed to all of them. And if you got a TikTok, because once you come, like people start watching you, you get a lot of subscribers on one platform, then you're gonna have all the platforms because you're not gonna just say, well, I got 1 million subscribers on TikTok. Nah, you can open up Instagram, those subscribe to Instagram as well.
Yeah, you can transfer them.
It's gonna keep going. So now here it is, you're spending all day long. You got 7 different platforms. You got to constantly upload footage to take pictures of.
You start studying your brain, and they knows that shit is like a drug to your brain.
Yeah.
What's that shit called? Dopamine. The dopamine effect. So you would rather care about your life.
And it says that in the disclaimer. When you sign up and accept the checkbox accept buttons in these apps, even on your smart TV, when you download like TV or you download a Netflix, when you go to the settings, it actually says you will use your camera and your microphone on your smart TV or any device paired with the Bluetooth via Wi-Fi to use for gathering information from for ads and giving you like how you see in the videos. You turn on an app, recommend certain videos. Like, oh shit, I like that because it's been listening to you, so it's feeding you with stuff that it would think that you like.
Well, that's why when you talk about certain things,
it pops up on your YouTube. Man. I mean, that's why. Yeah, God. It'd be like, even, dude, you said brakes, front brakes.
One time, I
oh, that shit on Facebook.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. One time I was thinking, what the fuck?
Remember that shit that time we talking about that Floyd Mayweather fight? And then we turned on YouTube, and it was the first video on the shit. I'm like, man, come on. I'm like, TVs be listening to you, bro. And it's even in the settings. You can actually turn it off, and most people don't even take the time to like do all that. But you stay still. It says, I'm gonna read verse 3 again. It says, with being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as we saw there. Going into that one life to live, Jake don't believe that your spirit lives on and you go to the spirit world. He thinks that you just disappear or go to a place called hell. He doesn't understand that he has lived before and he's going to live again. It says, it says, and our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud.
Like Jake, that's why Esau gives like Mayweather. They make niggas celebrities. They make Northern Kingdom celebrities. That's why your average Northern Kingdom now he wants to be like that again. Or Bad Bunny. These niggas want to be like that or Bad Bunny. You got niggas that want to be the next Beanie Man, Bob's Cartel.
It says, and I shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is.
So this thing is talking shit. I don't know. This is now the faithless talk.
And it says, and after our end there is no returning. So they don't believe that they have one life to live spirit. It says, for it is fast sealed so that no man cometh again. Come on thereof and let Slocky. Come on therefore and let us enjoy the good things that are present.
It's crazy, right? Because people don't. This is a good time to please ask. Because even though King Solomon had all these nations under tributaries, King David had all nations, when people would come to Jerusalem to seek wisdom without understanding. And he even tells you in the book of Ecclesiastes, man, this ain't life. This ain't it. Because King Solomon had the time and the money and the funds to actually do experiments. Just like Esau.
He had the power.
Yeah, he had the power. He conducted the experiment. He said, no. Only thing pleasure the man who will serve Yahweh the job and take pleasure and enjoy the fruits of his hands. But what's their goal? Fear Yahweh the job.
It says, come on therefore and let us enjoy the good things that are present.
Hey, maybe one thing about what's present, right? He should, when he mentioned his gangbang, when he mentioned cross the really the so-called baby daddies, see, they think about the present,
About what's happening right
they
here.
don't think about the future, they don't care about what happened.
What's that song? Right here, right now, right here. Yeah, Fat Boy Slim. That's all people, man. They ain't think about the future of what's going to be the repercussions of if I do this particular action or if I do this particular thing, what's going to happen 6 months to a year down the line. And even the Jake men concerning in the streets, they're fueled off emotion. So they pull the gun out quick and they start shooting, they do a robbery, they're involved in something. They don't even think about, I'm going to jail. Hey, Esau's going to find me,
The nigga was in front of me, he shot everybody else so good. Now that nigga behind those, why he dealing with me?
Yeah, and he didn't even hit the nigga he was trying to shoot. He hit everybody else.
Then you got an
Jake should
attempted murder
start
charge on top of that.
aiming for other people that he might shoot.
Shoot that way. It might come back this way.
He's like, hold on, why are you aiming at me? So I'm trying to shoot the guy down the street. Hey, I'm gonna keep reading. It says, come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointment, and let no flower of the springs pass by us.
How did stuff me?
Yeah. God. Let us crown ourselves.
He said, don't talk to me. What he say? Don't. How it go? He said, do not tempt them. No, you say, well, we have a cheaper brand for you. They said, no. You try to say I'm broke, I'm cheap. Jacob, no, I didn't mean that, sir. So Jacob go and say, no, he ain't got it. Oh, he's putting up $2,000 in the shoes, man. $10,000 for that suit. Oh, the nigga ain't got it. What that suit? He could have got that $500. What's the suit for? Got the Daniel or something. You could have got that knockoff.
It says, let us
You
crown.
should be wearing a suit.
It says, let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our, well, what is that, voluptuousness?
That. England.
It says,
What's that? Oh, what's that? Habits. Like,
Yeah.
What's that song? Sit, like, what's that song? You know what I'm talking about? Where's the leaf from?
oh, yeah.
Lifestyle.
They try to lift the highlight.
Like,
Yeah.
That's all. Would you rap? Richard. It was. All he talked about that fly shit. Big, Jay-Z. Big Ben. Knots. Champagne. Chris Style. I was a nigga saying, Jay-Z, Magic and Claire. He said, I was a nigga that put that on Chris Style. And y'all niggas talking about That other shit. Talking that being shit. Take that fly shit, man. Right?
It says, let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion, and our lot is this. And this is also talking about it's concerning the so-called white man and the wicked so-called nigga. It says, let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
And that's what Jacob do that too.
Yeah, God.
To drug dealers.
Yeah.
To drug dealers and your wicked terrorist niggas that just try to destroy, disrupt the neighborhood. It's for his own greed gain. You know, for that nigga.
It says, let our strength be the law of justice. It says, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is evil is found to be nothing worth. It says, let us lie in wait for the righteous, which because he is not for our turn.
Yeah, so let's stop these niggas now. Meaning, that's what they call us. That's why the scripture says we're going to call evil good, evil. Because see, that's why they don't want us out here. They want us out the way, so they can continue to live that lavish lifestyle.
It says, and he is
next week rap all play. When you look at the slots, it's not that many slots. So what you niggas gonna do? How many? I don't know the teams of the NBA, but I don't know the national player. But
I think it's a 200-man league.
200-man
league.
200-man league. How many Jacob in fucking America? Come on, man.
Millions.
That's Jacob. NBA. But that's I'm just saying the NBA. It's a lot of shit Jacob comes off there. It's on the per capita. Got it?
It says, and he is clean contrary to our doing.
They don't want us out. That's why they said, talk to us, speak to us, smooth things. Yeah. Tell us that we're doing right.
Yeah, he said,
he said, the Israelite?
Yeah. He said the opposite. Basically saying they're the opposite of us. And you got that separation. You got good and evil. You got good and bad, good and evil, good and righteous, and you got it's like an evil and righteous, and you got clean and dirty.
What's that scripture where it says 1 and 1 with 2 are they against each other? It's just the rock, I think. But go ahead, brother.
It says, I'm gonna keep reading this. I'm gonna read 12 again. So therefore, let us lie and wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doing.
Yeah, so if you let people Jacob try to murder us, man.
Yeah. And we're coming to those times. We're coming to those times, man.
Hey, they came up there. They said, it's like a nigga. Hey, think about it. Niggas right now would say,
that nigga you was talking about. They said, give us that nigga. That fucking nigga in jail. Give us him. These guys. Let them niggas.
What's that nigga name? Booty Warrior? What's his name? Police Johnson?
They said, give us Police Johnson and lock these guys. Lock these niggas up. Yeah, kill them, matter of fact.
Give us Casanova.
Yeah.
Free my nigga Casanova. Free my nigga Bootsy. Free my nigga this. But when it comes to them, man, fuck them niggas. Lock them niggas up. Leave them in jail.
Yeah, always.
They call me Bob. They getting us in trouble.
It says, he upbraided us with our offending the law.
Oh, shit.
It says,
y'all are going against the law, and that's why the Lord going to judge y'all by the law.
It says, an objective to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. He professes to have the knowledge of Yahweh.
That's y'all support the sin. We're against it. We're against Babylon. We're check down Babylon in its ways. And I've been seduced by their ways, right?
It says he professes to have the knowledge of Yahweh, and he calls himself the child of the Lord.
Say, nigga, I'm a Jew.
Now you Israelite. He said, I ain't no Israelite. I'm a nigga. None of these texts come, you tell me Israelite. I'm not no Israelite. I'm black. I'm African. His father and mother, we know.
We know.
Yeah, God.
Nigga, you from this state.
Oh,
Man,
man.
nigga, you used to hang out in. That's the concept of trade.
He was made to reprove
That's why
our
the
thoughts.
said a prop should not be
Welcome in
They
his
was
own
honored.
yes, God. Says he is grievous unto us even to behold. For his life is like not like other men. His ways are of another fashion.
Going back to all that phone. All that going out people doing, gonna bring us nothing. And y'all gonna see when you get delivered to us well, when y'all gonna check the shop, y'all gonna see I fucked up. Y'all see the nukes coming in, all that shit you have done, they have got y'all nowhere, but it won't be. She'll deliver, being beamed up, jury, we being protected, a hedge over us. That's when y'all gonna know y'all fucked up.
That's right.
You got it?
It says we are esteemed to him as counterfeits. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness.
Yeah, think about it. Remember the saying, misery loves company. So if you ain't doing what niggas are doing, they're not gonna like you. Do it. That's what I'm saying. That's just like, yo, if you're not smoking cigarettes, why you with niggas that smoke cigarettes? Right. But all they're gonna do is hate you and help. Why you smoke weed? Well, come on, bro, shit, bro.
Stimulate your mind.
Relax. Bro, man, you stressed out the other day, bro. Man, hit the beat, bro. That's how niggas is, man. If you ain't with that shit, you don't want to be around that shit.
You run a wicked nigga, he know you don't do drugs, he know you don't smoke. But next thing you know, you left your drink out and went to the bathroom. Out of day, you dropped some shit in your drink.
That nigga
You
be like
put
this.
some shit in your sandwich. Next thing you know, you fucked up and not even know it. Without a cause.
And you still on smoke weed?
Yeah. Right.
And that's when you had to fight that nigga, man.
I know you like to get wet.
He's like, what you mean?
That was on Friday, Warren.
He said,
Oh, damn. Okay. I was thinking of smoking in the back of the. It's correct.
It says, we are esteemed to him as counterfeit. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. That's how a lot of our people, they look at that. And they look at straight or crap. So they perceive us of looking at it like so bad because it is. You know, they're like, how do they hate these things so much? Man, you used to do that. Man, no, I know you back in the day. You used to be doing the same shit I did. You know? Now you just looking at all these things, looking down on me and shit.
Nigga, back in 95, you used to go to the Korean shrimp shack.
Yeah. Goddamn Korean shrimp shack. It says,
Hey, you know them shits ain't real.
yeah. It says, he pronounces the end of the just to be blessed. Hey, that's what we're out here doing, man. We're pronouncing the end of the righteous to be blessed, whether it be death or whether it be beamed up in those ships.
And that goes to the CD. You're talking about the intro and then the outro. That's the outro.
That's right. It says, and maketh his boast that Yahweh is his father. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read all this 24, about 7 more verses. It says, let us see if his words be true. Let us prove.
So they're gonna fuck with us.
Yeah.
Try
Try to come up with skull,
come up.
you know,
You don't try to like I said,
try to disprove us, debunk the Hebrew Israel. You got a lot of these.
they'll take the money, off of.
Yeah, a lot of these Christians popping out of nowhere.
Disprove them. All right, we'll do it. But we don't believe them niggas anyway.
You got these Christians coming up.
They say hate. No, damn well Jesus was blessing us.
Trying to disprove Deuteronomy 28 chapter. So-called black Christians trying to debunk the Hebrew Israelites. You know, making these quick little snippet videos. Why aren't your videos longer than 9 minutes? If you're gonna debunk the Hebrew Israelite, debunk the Hebrew, make a 45, make an hour video. You know,
They try to much easier and try to do what people
yeah.
They don't believe in it.
Yeah,
You got with the video that's out there, and I ain't gonna lie, this shit, people in the land of Israel right now, they don't believe in it. Right,
So how they gonna get saved?
They said, what is your? He said, Jesus. That's the. I think they said that's the Jewish man. Basically, they don't believe in Yahweh. They think that's the other people that they're in their right.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand the Jewish religion at all. They think they just believe in the Bible. They call themselves Jews. That's it. They just think descendants of Abraham. There's way more deep than that, bro. If you go into the Talmud, a lot of the shit that it says in there is direct contrary to the scriptures, man. Actually, when you go into it, actually says you can like bow a little boy.
Yeah, you can suck them off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's a whole other.
You're gonna get a
Yeah,
strike
yeah,
for
yeah,
putting that up.
literally. A video you don't upload.
You're gonna get deleted permanently off
Yeah.
YouTube. You can't make a new channel. You can't do nothing.
For watching you. Matter of fact, give us your phone. It says,
And we got your social credit score.
Yeah.
When that shit come out, 30,000 chips
yeah,
minus.
yeah, that's how Esau's trying to have a digital jail. You no longer can upload videos.
You're gonna plead your case.
Esau's trying to have it
Sorry,
set up.
Esau. Write us the letter. Go out there and protest. For Sodom.
Yep.
Now we need you to vote.
Yeah.
We need you to meet at
Like the synagogue up
And
there.
it's crazy because on a certain level, Esau's already doing this. He's doing it with Hollywood.
Yeah, that
You know?
nigga Nick Cannon.
Yeah, these niggas in Hollywood, hey, you want to get a little bit of money, you want to get a little bit, we need you to call this.
we need you to
Show your ass.
show your ass or
Yeah,
call
we
up
need
the
you to do
family.
this.
We need you.
Yeah. We got objectives for you to do. It's like playing the video game. Objectives.
Remember, they don't operate on cash.
Right.
Celebrities don't have they don't operate
They
on
don't.
cash.
And then and they also get reprimanded when they do stuff when they go against the order. Esau hits them. Esau, hey, you no longer access your funds. We're taking this off. We're doing this. We're doing that. You got to appear before us. You might become a sacrifice for somebody, man.
Can't go to your house.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that
lost
nigga,
all your accolades. You know,
Ice Cube.
you're no longer
Yeah,
being posted
that nigga
on
Ice
TV
Cube.
no more. You know, we could kick you off the Love and Marriage show. We kicked you off the
Love and
hip
Hip Hop.
hop, Love and Hip Hop.
No more shows.
You know, they kicked Redman off. He didn't want
We'll
to
take the
shit.
vaccine
What he
shit.
say?
You know?
Until you say sorry.
Yeah.
That's why Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
He tried to say something. What did he say something about?
They did it to Nick Cannon. They did it to LeBron James.
He had to get programmed.
They did it to Kanye West. No, Kanye, but hey, the real Kanye. They hit him with it. Hey, what's that movie I always bring it up?
MK Ultra.
Amy Fox.
Yeah, with the MK Ultra in it. The model guy. No, the other one. The one that's kind of like a comedy. Hey, I was. Not that one. No, they go into that MK Ultra. How they,
Oh, Zoolander.
Zoolander, bro.
I'm like, yeah, how you don't know
Zoolander,
the movie?
Zoolander, man. If you really look at that with a spiritual eye, Esau is telling you everything they do in Hollywood, man. And they even talk about how they were like, he was trying to get him to kill the prime minister of Malaysia because of the slave labor. Like, they would have little kids
Yeah.
take all the clothing that they would sell over here in America for high price. That's what's happening, man. A lot of these clothing you get, the sweatshop in another area, another region of the earth. How do you buy something $2 in America? Think about it. So how do you think that shit got made? That's being made overseas in a sweatshop where somebody made $2 per whole week.
Shit,
If they got paid anything.
it tell you on the tag, made in whatever.
Yeah,
It's
nah,
made
made
in
in
the
Taiwan,
tag,
made in
yeah.
China. So they go into like the MK Ultra and how they hypnotize, wipe out, the brain memories and implant memories and different things into the minds of these different Hollywood celebrities. I'm gonna keep reading. It says, let us, verse 17, let us see if his words be true. Let us prove what shall happen at the end of him. For if the just man be the son of Yahweh, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him.
See, he's a bad language.
Yeah.
See, look at him, Lord.
So they come out. Yeah. See, y'all, I'm out here with the Hebrew Israelite. He just cursed, y'all.
Okay. He touched me, y'all.
And
He touched me. Vocabulary night. Right?
Yeah.
It's simple as hell.
I got you.
Cabbage.
Yeah.
It's not a joke.
Yeah, it's not a joke.
Keep reading. It says, let us, so I'm going to read verse 19 again. It says, let us examine him with despitefulness and torture.
Because everybody that comes against us, that's not for Christianity's sake. It's not to get the people that read about the
Right.
That's for their sake.
Yeah.
That's for the
Just uplifting
sake.
them.
Yeah.
It's not like this saying, come
Christianity.
Okay, ain't doing that for us.
It's not. You're right. You're right.
He's doing it for the
Pick him up. You're right. It says, let us examine him with despitefulness and torch, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. Such things they did imagine and were deceived, for their own wickedness had blinded them. As for the mysteries of Yahweh, they knew them not, neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discerned a reward for blameless souls. For Yahweh created man, and he considered. Yep.
What was for people that they were not they people just out here,
Yes.
mad and angry. This is what y'all must have a show to prove up people.
It says, for Yahweh created man to be immortal, and made him to be an image of his own eternity. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death. Going to that word envy again. It says, nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do harm of his slocking, and they that do harm of his side do find it. Hey man, envy of the devil, man. You know, and they that hold of his side do find it, man. You know? You got it, brother.
Brought up earlier.
They can walk down the street like that. Hey, that's how you see all things come full circle. Because remember back in the day, Jake had a big old boom box on his shoulder, put the deck in, track in, and walk down the street, had that shit on blast. You know, heavy ass boom box. He got that shit on his shoulder, playing people with a whole block. Nowadays, you got Jake walk down the street with a goddamn boom box. You know, get the blood off your hands. Ezekiel, the third chapter. He's got it. I think Psalm 17. Or you looking for the drop ball? You're looking for to get the blood off our hands. Okay, good. These guys, he looks for the
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman.
Watch me. That's what we are. Lord sent us out here to proclaim these words in his name to our people. So they can, they can repent or they can die. You got two options. Either you choose life or you choose death. There'll be more people that choose death. That's the book of Ezra says there'll be many that perish than be saved. Why? Because wickedness has exceedingly polluted this earth. And there'll be a lot of people that love wickedness. You got it.
Son of man.
Only the elect are going to get life. You know? That's how in the kingdom, Yahushua, that's how the men that saved through David. That's how righteous get put back on earth through the elect. Through the elect.
I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth, and give them warning from me.
Verse 18, yes, we're out here warning you. We're not only warning you of what's to come, we're warning you from the Lord, right? You know? It says, give them warning from me, because the scriptures say, hey, the Lord is about to visit the world with some things. You know? Like, our people aren't taking heed.
Verse 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way.
Yeah.
To save his life, the same wicked man shall die.
But wait, that wicked man's going to die, but the Lord's going to do what? Okay, go ahead.
And thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked.
Yeah, this is what you see right here. We're out here warning you wicked. This is the wicked of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, we're out here warning our Israelites. like we're out here warning our people, which are Israelites, man. You know, we're warning them from the things that are about to come to pass. We're warning them from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We tell them to repent before it's too late, man. Because ultimately, we're trying to be saved, man. For us to get saved, we got to get, we're trying to be clean in the sight of the Lord. We're trying to get the blood off our hands, man. So we can get Lord willing beat up onto those ships. Go ahead, brother. Please, Lord. Go ahead, bro.
Lord speaketh to warn.
See, we say what they believe in and the wisdom of this world is foolishness, but they look at us in return and say, well, what you believe in and all that's foolishness to us.
Yeah, it said,
Goes into the opposite.
oh, come back. You won't come back.
UFOs. Man, they talk about that. That movie, that's what they talk about. With Will Smith, Star Trek, and Star Wars, Independence Day. These sci-fi niggas. That's what they gonna call it, sci-fi niggas.
Let me say them X-Files.
X-Files, the worst movie ever. Go ahead, bro.
The Lord speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way.
Yeah, see, we're warning you, man. We're giving you a warning. We're telling you if you don't repent, stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, stop worshiping white man. All right, stop being involved in all these abominations and wickedness. Stop listening to the so-called white man. Separate yourselves, repent unto Yahweh Shai, and stop offending. Okay, stop going against the laws that. If you don't do that, the Lord's going to kill you. It's not a matter of if; it's only a matter of when.
Right.
To save his life, the same wicked man shall die.
Yeah, we're telling you these things so you can ultimately save your own life, man. Ultimately, so you can be saved. Go ahead, bro.
In his iniquity, but his blood will I require and thy hand.
Yeah, if you don't go out and do this, say this wisdom and knowledge and truth, you decided to sit at home all day being an Hebrew Israelite man, sit on the couch all day. Yeah, like the guy that wrote by. I know who I am, brother. Well, guess what? The Lord's going to require the blood of all these Israelites, on your hands, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 19, that if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, and speak of the wicked.
What's the movie? Scooby-Doo. That's a Scooby-Doo. And I would have got away with it.
Oh, the van, the mystery machine.
Kid. That was Scooby-Doo.
Mystery machine.
Go ahead, bro.
He shall die in his iniquity.
Yeah. See, if you go out and warn the people, all right, let them know what is supposed to be doing and they're not supposed to be doing, and they still don't repent. They still keep doing wickedness. Hey, that's on them, man. That ain't on us no more. Go ahead, bro.
What scripture says, Israel shall no more cook.
But thou shalt die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul.
Yeah, you delivered thy soul, man. We're looking to be saved, man. We don't want to be in this place where we're being destroyed, man. We don't want to be in this place when these nukes hit this place, man. We want to be protected at the time of Jacob's trouble. Go ahead, buddy.
Verse 20. Again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness, they commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block for him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he hath done shall not be remembered.
Yeah, these fallouts, man. You ones that took hold of the cloud for a moment, we were looking back.
It's crazy because we're not the only camp, we're not the only sect of Israelites that's out here. There's camps everywhere. Israelites everywhere that are really out there on the highway. They may not have the 100% truth, but the vibration of Israel is out there.
Shit, I remember a few years ago, y'all said there was some brothers out there in Petersburg on Trader Road. And then, I think it was you specifically that told me. Then I know some girl, she told me there was some IUIC members over there in Virginia State. At some event.
It was Israelites everywhere out there.
Yeah, Virginia State, yeah. This was a few years ago.
You got Israelites out there. Yeah, it's like HOI at Virginia Beach, IUIC.
Yeah, a whole lot of camps in Richmond.
Yeah.
Them all over.
The one we saw that night,
the sons of
the white sons of thunder.
Christ.
Yeah, white one in north
Yeah,
side.
you got the sons of thunder, yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah. So there's so many, man. This is just dangerous. Go to the big cities and the side towns,
And they might not be pushing the full doctrine, but they are telling you a lot of good things. of us stumbled upon these other camps, which led to us stumbling upon a great millstone video or a great millstone camp, you know, and then learning from there on. You know, me personally, I know I was watching, you know, various other camps before I was getting fired. I was watching, you know, sorry, you know, a couple other camps I don't remember, but you know, it ultimately led to, you know, because you watching these other camps, you're still searching for something, man. If you're part of the, you know,
Because well, I remember this how I ended up over there because GMS. I remember Esau did a slash everybody. And yeah, every IK was out, ULCC was out, IUIC, ISUK, I would say HOI, other things. All would make a video on all of them. I'm talking about hot.
that was the era. That was the era of no strikes, man. That was the era of no video. They can take it down. Your channel, they can take it down.
It was like
say
YouTube,
whatever the hell you want.
YouTube like MySpace.
God,
So you can watch all these videos. Man, he's supposed to slash all the videos. Slash. And they try, everybody started trying to do it again. But then everybody was like, yo, we go to these websites. GMS was the only one that kept on YouTube. And so that was the only videos you had left for GMS. Got it.
Verse 20. But his blood will I require at thy hand. Verse 21. Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he do not sin, he shall surely live. Because he is warned, also thou hast delivered thy soul.
yeah, I mean, this is a great work that we're doing, man. Never take lightly things that you're doing for your album. Never take lightly this work. Coming out here and teaching, upload videos, being puzzled. Also applying this wisdom and knowledge to your own life. This is a great work. There's no better work that you could be doing than working for your album. You know, and you're gonna receive a reward, little whether we endure to the end for the works that we're doing on this side. You know, you're gonna receive a reward for the work that you put in for your album. All the videos you uploaded, all right, all the times you came out in time, you know, all the things you did amongst the body, you know, the correction you gave to the body of Israel, you know, and Lord willing you would be enduring to the end. Hey, what did Yahweh say? He comes quickly and his reward is with him to give every man according to his work.
What we say always, you gotta have a mindset to be able to understand this because look at the ridicule, pushback.
Yeah.
Everything hated me.
Yeah. You might upload a video that might not even make it. You might spend an hour and a half, you upload it, and 20 minutes later, you check on that video, delete it, and strike.
But shit, that's not even like, you know, the persecution on the heavy level.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying y'all both are right on point.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just thinking about persecution on the heavier level. You know, your family turning against you.
Oh God.
You actually possibly getting put to death.
Yeah.
You know, concentration camp.
Right.
I don't know if brothers have seen it. I'm a big promoter of Tubi, but that movie called Image of the Beast, where those people, it's on Tubi. I put in the group that I'll do it again, but you had people in the concentration camp getting their heads cut off for not taking that MOTB. So we gotta pay me though, man.
Yeah, we can close it out.
This is Proverbs 8, and I'll start at 33. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not.
Get instruction how to do right. You won't message, right? Lord bring you really like you say agents. Here go the iniquity. He pushes you over so that it's safe again. Or adversity, he pushes you this way. But sometimes also he may have you get afflicted, get down this side, but the scripture say you'll be risen in that day, So there's nothing really in all. Just like we had our forefather Eleazar, he found it was better to accept death than his name he couldn't. So because he knew it was a great reward in that. Right? We understand it's a great reward for anything that we do in Yahweh's faith. We're not going to be forsaken. That's what Jesus said. Who has been forsaken that trust in the name of Yahweh.
generations are old.
I mean, damn. I mean, look at who we're reading about. This book was written way past before us, man. We're reading out of this book. We're reading about the great men. We're not reading about we're not reading about the prophets of God. We're not reading about I should start asking Egyptian niggas, they come up, tell me your whole lifetime of Egyptian niggas. Egyptian king, I bet you couldn't tell. But here it is, we're reading from the living book.
Hey, and the Lord made it easy for us, man.
Yeah, Esau not worried about the Book of the Dead, Quran. You know, he worried about this.
Oh yeah, because they ain't trying to rewrite nothing else.
That's why he never persecuted Muslims. First of all, where they at? There's none of it.
And a lot of them Egyptian niggas actually Egyptian. They just think, you know what I'm saying? They just think that, you know.
Nah, they black for real, according to the actual
they think they
definition of it.
so-called black people or Negro. They really just Hamites. They really, y'all actually Egyptian. You know? Y'all just don't know it.
You don't even
y'all
know
really
it.
is Ham. You know, coming back standing in your life.
Verse 35. For whoso findeth me findeth life and shall obtain favor with the Lord. How about you
We understand where the scripture is not now that we understand where it comes from. And it has to be through him when we get it. We're going to the second Edges, Solomon, I think, 6th chapter of 9th chapter, all these different stuff.
But he,
because it says miserable is man that doesn't have that light. You know? You don't have these words, you're miserable. And all your thoughts are nothing but pain. That's why I go to Sirach, we go talk about the dreamers. Many days I lifted up forward. Everybody here in America, they can come to something because they dream about it. I saw myself the next rap, next 20, etc. You're not gonna get anywhere from the fucking list.
but he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul.
Wrong of your own soul. That's again going back to your health, your life. That's why it says, don't fear the man that can put you to death, but fear the man that can take
both spirit and body in him.
That's right. So he can fuck up your health. He can plague you again. He can plague you in so many ways, but 1,000 ways to die.
The Lord can do worse than death. People look at death as, you know, the worst possible outcome.
That's actually kind of
Nice. Death is easy.
Yeah,
It's gotta be
nice.
like,
So, like, the Lord can fuck you over. You can go through suffering, pain, sitting on a goddamn hospital bed for 20, 30 years where your back and skin is fucking all folded and
stuck to the damn
you
seat.
can't even get up to use the bathroom yourself. Somebody's got to fucking clean your body while you on with a little bucket. Yeah, with a bucket, they got to come and clean your body. And the person doing every time.
And you know they ain't doing that shit
job.
clean all the
You know
way
what I'm saying?
either.
You know they be hating their job though. Ain't nobody walking in like, yes, going in. Clean this old lady
He
today.
can put you in fire. He can put you in fire. Give you he can be a flesh bacteria. Your nose will go away.
Right.
Your face will be all twisted. You know? Yeah, what's that?
The nigga with all them bumps on his body.
Yeah. Ask your wildest dreams.
I don't know.
The nigga that lost his nose.
Oh yeah. See that right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The Lord do things beyond your imagination. That's why Scripture says,
That takes pride.
Yeah, God.
Seven your arm, leg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the dude I was talking about with all those lesions on his body. Yo, the Lord is, fear the Lord, man.
You fuck so bad when you will wish you could die. You could, please kill me.
The Lord will have you jump off a building, make you survive, and you fucked up, like just all fucked up, nervous system. Yeah.
That's why, like, a lot of these people that try to commit suicide, man, you don't like to commit suicide, the Lord allows you to commit suicide. Right. But ultimately, it's just the Lord killing your ass. But at the end of the day, if the Lord wants you to live, you tried to commit suicide, now you just fuck up. I remember that, years ago, there was that guy that tried to drink antifreeze. He tried to drink a whole gallon of coolant trying to commit suicide. But it really just fucked him up and it made his esophagus come on the outside of his body, bro. And now his esophagus is on the outside of his chest cavity, bro. Now he just looks fucked up. Because I don't know if it's over or something like that.
Yeah, now he got this big old, like crazy looking thing coming down the front of his chest. I bet she wouldn't push he tried that shit.
You won't commit suicide.
Yeah.
You say it might not work.
God.
He gonna tell people don't do it. He gonna be a spokesman for not committing suicide.
Right. Or cool it.
This is like the people that be having the big ass holes in their damn lungs for the smoke commercial.
Smoking cigarettes. They still smoking that motherfucker. Talking at, they got to push the intercom and say, "Hey, will you hold the door for me?"
Shit, that wasted 10 seconds of me listening to you say that shit. I'm not holding the door for your ass. I'm gone.
You gotta fuck out.
Damn, that's crazy.
They look like they pick up unblock.
All day the hate me, love death.
Yeah. That's all people. Man. They hate y'all, watch y'all shine. They love death.
Somebody smokes outside. Yeah, you love that.
They made a covenant with death. Man. You know? You had your precept. We'll close out here.
The book of Luke, chapter 14, and verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife, children, and brethren, and sisters, yea, and his own life.
Yeah, you gotta be discomforted. You gotta be discomforted with the mindset, your family, your friends. You know, the mindset that you're in, technically, even though you're in this prison, we're still messed up, man. We still go off. We're still here. So you gotta be in a discomforted mindset with how this place, society is being ran.
Like, okay, a regular nigga, if he has some accolades here, like Drake, he can go down the street.
And you can start singing.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, I got my.
We gotta hide who we can't be like.
Yeah.
You might be like. What you say?
Right.
What?
Yeah.
A black Hebrew
Your
Israelite?
life might be great.
No, for real.
Find
No?
out, sir. Right. So you're a Hebrew Israelite is almost equivalent to being back at the time of the segregation of you being black. I'm a Negro. Yeah, you just go to a white man shop and say, I'm a Negro. Say, what?
Yeah.
You read a sign for it? They're going to look at you and say you're a Hebrew Israelite. They go, what did you say? You say both? Give it to me now.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He cannot be my disciple.
Because again, we can't go around saying, yeah, I'm Hebrew, like, my perspective side. And it might be like, what?
But see, back in the ancient world, that's how we, presented ourselves. My name is so and so from the son of so and so, the tribe of boom.
We acknowledge our faith.
Exactly. They're like, okay, they saluted. Nowadays, man, go ahead and say all these guys out here running around wearing fringes. You make yourself a target.
I got my slave master's last name.
VA nigga. But you might get credit. Yeah. But
even that's a stick. Now we're not saying you want to wear fringes every day. Wear fringes every day. We're not saying you want to do that. It's not. We're saying it's not. We're saying it's not wise.
Hey, what did Paul say? Paul said everything may be lawful, but it's not expedient.
Right. I saw Jake out by the food line where we live at. He'd be out there selling like oils and stuff. He put fringes, shirt and all that. The shirt fringes and all that.
It's a short, dark skinned dude.
Yeah, I'll be saying Charlotte Long dude. I'll be buying a little soap. He sells some fire shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like the lemon soap, everything's very made like pure, no added. But he always be like, he think the Sabbath is every Friday.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I seen him at the
glasses.
I seen him at the ABC store up there in Chester.
Yeah, he got the little cards that say how I want it.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And he think that the Sabbath every Friday, sundown, and Saturday, sundown. And he's doing that, selling stuff out there. know, you're lowering your sales. You know, actually, you know, you need not only your people buying from you, you need these other nations buying. You kind of want to be circumspect. They see French, so-called white man is like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nigga, get out of here.
Yeah.
I ran your kind. I'm still on the highway. Oh,
Yeah, he might mistake you. He might mistake you for one of. He might mistake you for an Israelite out here on the highways and byways teaching.
You have something to do.
That's what you. You one of them guys that's down on 34th.
you. That's what you brought it over there, came over there.
Yeah.
You'll be like, hold on.
Like,
I'm not chilling. No. Don't you tell me to
Boy, God, they're not using wisdom enough against the heart, man. You know, and they'll learn. You know, or they'll either learn or they won't learn. There's a lot more comes with that t-shirt print. We ain't supposed to be out here in t-shirts, man. T-shirts and fringes. A lot comes with that, man. That's not the only. Somebody who just wears fringes every day, wears t-shirt fringes, that's not the only thing they believe in that's contrary to the scripture. You know what I'm saying? There's various things they believe. They probably believe in that Sabbath every Friday, Sunday, and Saturday, Sunday. They probably call it Christ.
Hey,
They probably believe some of the other nations will make it. Or they probably don't believe what the MOTP is. MOTP is. You know, it's not just that.
If I may add, with that whole practice, going to the word religion, you know, that doing something like basically over and over again, repetitive. There you go. It just you can see, man, that's wicked, because the sun, the moon, the stars, the Lord made that all change. Man. You know, he gave, what is it? You like to bring out
Jeremiah 31.
Or even you bring up.
So Rock 36.
For seasons, the moon for seasons. I believe in Psalm 2. Salaki, I'm just roughly paraphrasing, but yeah, that's wicked, man. That's a Gregorian calendar mindset. You know,
That's what the leak is.
Right.
Yeah. It's like ask them, what's the date? 14th?
Yeah, right.
Friday.
Yeah.
So ask them next year going to be July 14th on Friday.
I want to know, how would you know when the Sabbath was if you didn't have the calendar?
There you go.
They didn't have the calendar. They used the sun and the moon.
You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't have the calendar, so when is the Sabbath? There we go. Oh, I counted the days, brother. Well, say you tripped and fell and you got concussion and you forgot what day it was.
Right.
You know? And to even count the days, somebody would have told you what day it was at your respective age. Right. You know, from like an elder or older person, you know, what day and you kind of month, you know, so I can keep up with it, you know, and keep track of the Sabbath. What year was in Alaska? Yeah, what year in Alaska where
It starts for 6 months, right?
Yeah. How you gonna tell? Yeah, because I mean the sun and the moon is still up there, you know. But yeah, I mean,
It's like brother brought up the scripture. Seek wisdom and instruction. Come at light. Because all this, trying to lean upon their own understanding, trying to come another way. Let's come upon the straight. We'll have teaching. Right. That's what the Lord sent men out. Because again, you have to have prophecy that's going to come up, in the New Testament, but ravening wolves, men in sheep clothing, Pharisees, all of them got to come back. But the Lord sent out a right camp out there that has the truth. You got to remember, you got to know the Lord has to be dealing with somebody out there in these bad days. How bad and wicked this society is now, you don't think wisdom and truth is out here? You got to be lost your moment. But we're going to go and wrap it up. Lord goes let it fire. Down.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kadosh.
You can on to the Apostle GMS as well. Peace. Again, peace blessings to our elders. Salutations to the hopeful elect. And hey, Shalom. My walk up above. Death to America. Stay strong. Keep courage.